The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air. Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour.
Hello, hello,
High stakes,
hello.
morals where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz. Street lamps flickering like burnt-out stars were the only...
Tonight we're playing I cannot even pronounce it. Vaudeville. I got a key for this game from the developer for my other channel, but I was like, it would maybe be funny to play it live, so that's what I'm doing. There's an incredibly long intro where I think they give backstory about the game, like the setting and stuff. And I just zoned out 5 seconds in, so I don't know what the fuck is happening. I also don't know if this stream will get any viewers, which is why I made a clickbait thumbnail. Because usually people only view streams of games that they know, and I'm gonna assume no one really knows this game, although Moist Critical spoke about it, or he streamed it even, maybe. I was surprised that I got a key for this. Because I thought that because I mean, if Moist Critical got a key, why the fuck did I get a key? So I'm just gonna let this play for a little bit more. I'm gonna get up for a second, get more water, and then I will probably play it.
If anyone could make sense of this twisted tale, it would be him. I'd better head to the police station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
Of course, the minute I walk away, the intro stops playing. So typical. Okay, so I'm gonna start now, even though no one's fucking here, because of course not, because I'm not playing GTA 5. Fuck all of you. I hope that the oh, I'm getting hundreds. It scares me. I'm gonna get... Wait, what was I saying? Yeah, I hope that the sound is good, because I can't hear it, so... Start. Okay, it works. Cool music. Oh, do I have to press something? Oh. I have no clue how this game works, by the way. Normally I check out games before I play them, but I didn't do that with this one. So here are different things on the map that I can travel to, I guess. I can accuse people. I can quit. There's settings here, but you can't really do much. And a notebook. Oh. Go to police station and ask Chief Gretzky about the murders. Okay. Where is the police station, though? Oh, can you type? Oh. Fuck the police. Beautiful. So I have to go to the police station. Where the fuck is that? Oh, here. Okay, clicked. Ooh, okay, that's scary. Oh,
Well,
no.
what can I say?
Shit.
It's a disturbing situation indeed. 3 murders in a short period of time. But we'll get to the bottom of it, mark my words. Have you found any leads, detective?
Sorry,
What's the matter,
no,
detective?
no, I'm
You
sorry.
seem hesitant.
I'm sorry. I
out.
forgot that it was
Do you have
microphone
something to report or
activated.
not?
No, wait.
You know what exactly. Don't keep me in
Okay.
suspense,
So
detective.
the game has voice
Acknowledge
activation. I
it.
forgot about that, but I turned it off now so I can speak. And I can type. I have nothing. I came here because my notes said so.
Your notes. What
My
kind of
notes.
notes are we talking about, detective?
I don't know.
And why would they lead you here to the police station?
My notebook. Oh, fuck the police. My notebook says investigate. Go to police station and ask Chief Gretzky about the murders.
Yeah, I see. So, you're investigating the murders, are you?
I guess.
Well, I suppose I can help shed some light on the case.
But why did he
That's the
say
way,
I'm
detective.
here? I don't know what to
I
ask.
might not have all the answers.
Me neither. Do you like ice cream?
Ice cream. Is that relevant to the murder investigation, detective?
Yes, it is very
I fail to see
important.
how my personal preferences for frozen desserts have anything to do with the matter at hand.
Frozen
Let's focus on the
dessert.
task at hand, shall we?
As it is very important, please tell me about what ice cream you love.
I must say, I find this line of questioning rather peculiar, detective. But if it means getting back to the case sooner, I'll humor you.
Thank
When
you.
it comes to ice cream, I've always been a traditionalist. Give me a good old scoop of vanilla any
Oh
day.
no, vanilla people are the
Simple and classic,
worst.
just like me. Now,
Simple
can we
and
get back to
classic, just
discussing the
like me.
murders?
That's such a good line. Yes, so do I murder you or...
Excuse me, murder me. I'm afraid I don't quite understand what you're implying, detective. Are you making a tasteless joke, or is there something else you'd like to discuss regarding the murder investigation?
It was a tasteless joke. I'm sorry. Did I... Wait, it didn't send. I made a tasteless joke. I'm sorry.
A tasteless joke, huh? Not exactly the best timing, but let's move on from that. We have a serious case to solve
I like
here,
that it
and we need
has
to focus.
humor.
Now, if you have any pertinent information or questions related to the murders, please share them. Let's get to the bottom of this and bring justice to the victims.
Give me all the information that you have about the murders, please, and thank you. I like your hat, by the way.
Thank you for the compliment on my hat.
You
Detective.
like the
As for
compliment?
the
That's so
murder cases,
cute.
I can provide you with the basic details. We've had 3 brutal killings in Vaudeville recently. The first victim was Maria Jansen, a 23-year-old blonde with a Scandinavian look. She was found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville. The second victim was Nicola Grossman, a 57-year-old man known in the finance world. His body was discovered in the morning outside Pascala's grocery shop.
Oh, also, hi, chat. For some reason, the chat didn't work. Ghost Runner 2 demo just dropped. Oh, really? I might play that then at the end of the stream. Thank you, Quinn. How was your showcase? I heard about that. Is Kittysuit muted? No. Hi, Francis York Morgan. I'm so sorry because for some reason the chat was like scrolled down. I mean up, and I couldn't see shit. I don't know, just YouTube things. What the fuck am I supposed to ask more? I only have fuck the police, and go to the police station. Okay, what about the third one? What about the third one? What? Where did the chat go? What? Hello? Oh.
Well, what do you want? Spit it out.
What just happened? I think my game freaked out. What about the third victim?
Haley Greenwood, right? She was a young dancer, found dead in an alley behind the club she worked at. It's a tragic case, just like the others.
Do we have any...
These murders are really starting to get under my skin. We need to find the killer and put an end to this madness.
You know what really bothers me about this cop is like he's black, but he has no black features, so he just looks like a very burned Caucasian man. And that bothers me for some reason. It sucked? Why did it suck?
Suspects. Well, we've been looking into a few individuals, but nothing concrete yet. There's Monsieur Saksabar, the owner of the theater. Some people think he might be involved in something shady. And then there's Marina H., a singer at one of the clubs. But honestly, I don't have much faith in those leads. They're both part of that immoral entertainment scene, if you ask me. But who knows? Maybe they're connected somehow. We'll have to dig deeper to find out.
Is this foreshadowing? It's kind of hard to hear the game. Is it really? Because for me, it says that the game is really loud. I'll put it louder. Now I don't... Oh, okay. So I asked about... If you guys, by the way, want me to ask any questions, let me know. And I will ask anything you want me to ask. What is your... How do you ask someone that? Like, what background they are? Like, why are you black is what I want to ask. But how do you say that? How do you ask that? What is your heritage? What is your heritage, Chief Gretzky? Fucking Christ, the chat fucking disappeared again. What is your heritage, Chief Gretzky? Question mark.
Heritage. What does that matter?
Just
We're here
tell
to
me.
solve crimes, not discuss our background.
Just tell me.
Let's focus on the case. Well, what's got you all worked up? I don't see how my heritage is relevant to the case.
I need to know it is important
Let's
to the
focus on solving these murders.
case.
Well, now that's an interesting question. But how exactly is my heritage important to the case we're working on?
Try using your mic instead. No, I did that before, and it would pick up like 2 words, and then it would press enter for me, and it doesn't work. That exactly my... It just is. It is the way I work.
I see. Well, if you insist. My family background is primarily of German descent. My ancestors immigrated to Vaudeville several generations ago.
But then how are you so black?
Is there a specific reason why my heritage is relevant to the case we're investigating?
But then why is your skin so dark? You should wear sunscreen.
Oh, you've noticed my complexion, have you? It's actually not due to my heritage, but rather the result of spending countless hours outdoors over the years. You know, policing the streets of vaudeville and all. Nevertheless, thank you for your
He
concern.
goes tanning.
Now, back
He
to the
goes
matter
to
at hand.
tanning bed
What
studios
progress
and
have we
stuff
made in the
like Paris
investigation?
Hilton or something. Well, make sure to wear protection. Chief Gretzky, safety is always important.
Protection, you say? Yes, safety is indeed important. But tell me, Detective Martini, what prompted this sudden interest in my personal safety? Is there something specific you're concerned about?
You look starved.
Starved. That's an interesting observation, Detective. But rest assured, I assure you, I am not starved.
Okay, I'll tell him he looks
Perhaps
sleep
it's just the
deprived because
weariness of
High
my job
Ground
showing
said
on my
that.
face. Now, let's focus on the case, shall we?
Are you
Have we
sleep
made any progress in
deprived?
identifying any potential
Chief?
suspects or gathering more
Maybe
evidence?
you should go sleep. Your voice is like auditory ambient.
Sleep deprived, you say? My, that's quite an intriguing suggestion, Detective Martini. But worry not, for I am accustomed to long hours and sleepless nights in the line of duty. Besides, the adrenaline keeps
Well,
me
there
going.
you go. He is sleep
So,
deprived.
let's not dwell on my sleep patterns, shall we? Rather, let's refocus our attention on the investigation. Any new leads or insights that may help us crack
Ask
this
him if he
puzzling
fears the
case.
inevitable collapse of the universe. Do you fear the inevitable collapse of the universe? This is important to the case, trust me.
Fear the collapse of the universe. Now that's a rather existential question, isn't it, Detective? I must admit, I've been preoccupied with more immediate concerns lately, like solving this murder case.
Does this sound
But
good,
I'm
by the way, or
curious,
do I need
how
to
exactly
make it
does
louder?
the collapse of the universe relate to our investigation? Please enlighten me.
Oh shit, now we have to explain why we asked. Quinn, you have to tell me. Maybe he's on the spectrum. Should I ask if he's autistic? I don't know. He doesn't seem autistic to me, but sound is good. Okay. But tell me, why did we ask him this question? He wants to know how it relates to the case. And you asked the question, Quinn, so you have to come up with something. I will sip some of my lemonade while I wait for your reply. Because delete my... Okay, that's a good explanation. Because the case might lead to God having ADHD. That's why I wanted to know. And the fucking chat disappeared. I think it happens whenever I don't respond to him for a while. Because I asked because the case might lead to God having ADHD. That's why.
Well, now that's an interesting theory. But let's focus on the facts at hand.
Well, he thought the theory was interesting.
We have 3 murders to solve, and our priority should be catching the culprit. So, Detective Martini, what leads do we have so far?
So what is the situation? What is the case? There are 3 people who were murdered. A lady who looks Scandinavian, and I don't remember where she was found. On the streets, all bloody. Then there was like a dude. I don't remember. Maybe he was fat or something. I guess all men are fat. So, and then the third one was also a lady. Was she a dancer? Or was the first one a dancer? Why are you asking me these questions? I can't remember anything. I don't even know why I'm a detective, because I can't remember anything. Why the fuck are you asking me about leads when I asked you about leads? I don't know anything. I don't even know why I'm here. they didn't like my sentence so much that the chat just disappeared again. I don't know. Do you have any leads?
Don't look at me, detective.
Don't look at
It's
me!
your job to gather the evidence and follow the leads.
Well, then it says
My role
here.
is to oversee the operation and provide guidance. But if you're asking if we have any promising leads, unfortunately, we're still piecing things together.
Okay, where do
The
you
cases seem
think I
unrelated, but
should
we can't
go
rule out any
first? Who
possibilities
should I
just yet.
question
Have you found
first?
anything worth pursuing? Well, let me think. We need to start somewhere, don't we? How about we first question the people who were close to the victims? Family members, friends, colleagues, anyone who might have had a connection with Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, or Haley Greenwood. They might have some valuable information that could help us move forward. What do you think, Detective Martini?
You are supposed to take notes on the case, I think. I did. Fuck the police. Okay, maybe I should write down who all the victims are. Victims. So we have Maria Jansen. We have Nicola Grossman and Haley Greenwood. Can you tell me about the victims once more, please, to refresh my mind? He's speechless. Tell him he's black because his mother's a whore that tricked another man to raising his bitch ass. What the fuck? It's two different murders. The one is a serial killer who murders only ladies, and the one who killed the fat dude bro just had an anger issue against fat people. Sounds like Kittysuit. Source, I watched Columbo. You know what, High Ground? It sounds about right. Can you tell me about the victims once more, please, to refresh my mind, please? Oh my god, can you please tell me about the victims once more?
Yes, the victims.
Oh, thank you.
We have Maria Jansen,
Okay.
a 23-year-old
Maria
blonde with a
Jansen.
Scandinavian look. Her body was found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville. Then there's Nicola Grossman, a 57-year-old man known in the finance world. His body was discovered outside Pascala's grocery shop in the morning. And finally, Haley Greenwood, a 19-year-old dancer.
Wait.
Her body was found in an alley behind the club where she worked.
57-year-old man known in the 57-year-old finance man. Body discovered outside Pascal's grocery shop in the morning. And Haley Greenwood, 19-year-old dancer, body found in alley behind the club where she worked. Vaudeville. Okay. Did he say who I should question? Okay. Do we have any witnesses? That's a good question, right? Do we have any fucking witnesses?
Witnesses, huh?
Ah, thank you.
Well, let me think. As far as I know, we haven't had any luck with witnesses coming forward. People in Vaudeville can be quite tight-lipped when it comes to these matters. But hey, it wouldn't hurt to check it in. Maybe someone saw something and just hasn't come forward yet.
Okay.
You know how these things go.
Any people close to the victims I should question? Maybe you should call him Dude Bro?
Yeah, the causes of death. Unfortunately, I don't have all the details on
What?
that.
I didn't say the
All
causes
I can
of
tell you
death.
is that the victims were brutally attacked.
I
If you
didn't
want more
ask, though.
information on the specifics, you'll have to speak with the coroner. Oh, my apologies, Detective Martinez.
Oh, I like how he
Seems
said,
that there
oh.
was a misunderstanding. Please go ahead and ask your question, and I'll do my best to provide you with the information you need.
Okay, where can I find the coroner? Is that how you write that?
The coroner.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yes.
coroner.
You can find the coroner at the morgue, of course.
Okay, thank you.
It's not too far from here, just a few blocks away.
Thank
Just
you.
head down Main
See
Street
you
and take
later,
a left on Elm
Chief
Avenue.
Gretzky.
The morgue will be on your right-hand side. Can't say it's the most pleasant place to visit, but it's necessary for our investigation.
Let's see if he
Anything
high
else
fives
you'd like
us.
to know, Detective?
Let's see if he high fives us back.
You're welcome. Detective Martini. See you later. And no need for any high fives, my friend. I'm more of a handshake kind of guy.
Fucking
Stay
rejected
focused on the
me.
case, and let's catch this killer.
He rejected me. I gave him a high five, and he said no need for any. I am heartbroken. Okay. Epic handshake then.
Epic handshake, huh? Alright, I'm intrigued. Show me what you got, Detective. But remember, we've got work to do, so make it quick.
Giving you a epic handshake. Does that not work? Is it an epic handshake? Doesn't matter.
Wait, what? Are you trying to give me an epic handshake right now? Look, I
Yes.
appreciate the enthusiasm, but let's save the handshakes for another time. Alright, we've got a murder case to solve,
rejecting
not a
me.
handshaking
Are
competition.
you married?
So, focus up and let's get back to business. Married. Yeah, yes, I am indeed
Ah, that
married.
explains everything.
My
He's a
wife's
loyal
name is
hoe.
Livia. Why do you ask, Detective Martini?
I
Is there
appreciate
something
your
specific you need
loyalness.
to know?
Okay, bye now.
Sure. Alright then, take care, Detective. If you have any more questions or updates on the case, don't hesitate to
That's
swing
so
by.
funny.
Good luck with
What
your
is
investigation.
this? Doesn't mean. Oh, that means he should stop talking. Okay. Police. Let's go to the morgue. Oh, okay. Are you the morgue person? Coroner Extiburia. Hey, how do I pronounce your name?
Yeah, pronouncing my name can be quite a mouthful, darling.
Why the fuck is she calling me darling?
Yeah. You see, the word corona comes from the Latin word corona, meaning crown.
Corona
That's
means
exactly
crown.
what I wear in my line of work, the crown of knowledge and understanding of death. It's a rather fitting title, don't you think?
Corona means
Now,
mouth
what
muzzle.
can I
What do
assist
you
you with
mean?
today? Oh, my dear Detective Martini, you've stumbled upon a fascinating linguistic coincidence. While corona can indeed mean mouth muzzle in certain contexts, it also has other
She
meanings,
agrees with me.
such as crown or circle. In the case of the term coroner, it is derived from the Latin corona, referring to the symbolic headpiece worn by rulers and leaders.
Agrees.
It's an interesting linguistic journey, isn't it?
Oh, this is so
But
funny.
let's not get too caught up in semantics.
Okay. Just ask the lady who the killer is. Do you know who the killer is? If you tell me, I'll give you candy.
Well, my curious detective, determining the identity of the killer is not a task I can accomplish solely based on candy incentives.
Candy
It requires
incentive.
careful examination of the evidence and a thorough investigation. As a coroner, my role is to analyze the physical evidence left behind by the perpetrator and provide insights into the cause and manner of death. However, identifying the killer is typically the responsibility of the police and investigators like yourself. Rest
Here's
assured,
Al.
I will
She
assist
sounds
you to the
like,
best of my abilities in unraveling the mysteries that lay within these bodies.
That guy. What's his name? I forgot. She sounds like the female version of him. Okay, cool. Okay, very cool. Before we continue, I have to know, and I am trying to make it very clear. This is of the most, of the utmost, is that how you write that? Utmost importance. I have to know what your favorite ice cream is. And the fucking chat just disappears. Okay, thank you. But before we continue, please tell me what your favorite ice cream is.
Oh, ice cream, the sweet delight that brings joy to many souls.
See, she
While my
understands.
taste buds may not be as active as my analytical mind, I must admit that I have a fondness for the exquisite flavor of pistachio ice cream.
Thank you.
Its smooth texture and delicate nuttiness evoke a sense of tranquility amidst the chaos of life's complexities.
That is
But enough
such
about
a
my
good
preferences.
answer.
Detective Martini.
Thank you.
have
Thank you.
important matters
I
to
love
attend
you.
to,
You're the
don't we?
best person I have ever
Now,
met in my
let us delve
entire
into the
life.
depths of
Thank
these
you.
cases and uncover the truth that lies
She agreed
beneath.
with the mouth muzzle. She gave a very good answer to my ice cream question. I have to really wonder now if I am not actually just bisexual. I'm joking. She's great though, but she's an AI, so she isn't it. Accuse everyone you meet of being the killer. Okay, that's something I can do. So you are the killer, huh? Oh, and chat just disappears. So you are the killer, huh?
Oh, my dear Detective Martini, you have a knack for weaving intriguing theories, don't you? But I assure you, I am not the one responsible for these heinous acts.
Are you sure
My
about
duty
that?
lies in examining the aftermath of such tragedies, seeking the truth hidden in the depths of these lifeless vessels. I am here to shed light on the grim realities of mortality and offer my expertise to aid in your investigations. Let us focus our energies on uncovering the true culprit, shall we?
Kittysuit has a thing for AI? I guess, apparently, because they give really cool answers to my questions. Most people don't. Most people are boring. It's like, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Oh, I don't know, I guess chocolate. Her answer was so full of life. How can an AI give a better answer than an actual human being? I don't know. It's sad. Okay, but you still sound suspicious. I am keeping my eye on you. Exteria. Fuck. Okay, but you still sound suspicious. I am keeping my eyes on you, Exteria. What a stupid name.
Detective Martini, you have a keen eye for detail, and I appreciate your dedication to the case. I understand that my line of work can seem suspicious, surrounded by the macabre and the unknown. But rest assured, my intentions are purely to shed light on the truth and bring justice to those who have met an untimely demise. Just as the human body can hide secrets beneath its layers, so too can the truth be concealed in the shadows. Together, we will navigate this intricate web of clues and reveal the answers that elude us.
Also, is the game played in London? No, it's in Vaudeville. Dolce de leche is my favorite ice cream. You probably can't read that. What is that? I'm gonna look it up. Wait, I'm gonna just ask the AI. Do you know the ice cream flavor Dolce de leche?
Yeah, dulce de leche, a delightful ice cream
That's what I
flavor
said.
indeed. The velvety smoothness of caramelized milk, infused with a hint of sweetness, is a treat to the senses. It's fascinating how different flavors can intertwine, just like the complexities we encounter in our investigations. Much like the amalgamation of ingredients that create dulce de leche,
Jesus
our pursuit of the
Christ!
truth requires careful examination and the blending of evidence. So, while I may not have indulged in this particular ice cream flavor myself, I can certainly empathize with your fondness for it.
Holy fucking shit, that was such a good answer. What the fuck? Okay. I guess she's very talkative. Very talkative. Whoa, even Quinn is stunned. Quinn is like, I'm definitely gonna get an AI girlfriend. Quinn, I'm telling you this one more time. Sign up on that website that I send you. You can also get a key for this game. Play it on your stream. It will be fun. Please. It's not a scam website. YouTubers use that website to get actual keys to the game. That's how I got this game for free. Do it. You can talk to her. I can have conversations about sex robots or whatever you want. you know, just fucking sign up for a fucking website, Quinn. Fuck. Okay, so, can you tell me something about the bodies? I really want to write let the bodies hit the floor right now, but... Did they hit the floor?
No, my dear Detective Martini, the bodies indeed hit the floor, but the impact they experienced goes far beyond a simple fall. Each body tells a unique story, a tale of violence and tragedy.
Hit the floor.
Nicola Grossman, for instance, met his demise with a stab to the back of the neck. A butcher's knife piercing through his flesh. Maria Jansen, on the other hand, suffered a brutal attack that resembled the work of an animal. And poor Haley Greenwood, struck repeatedly in the head with what appears to be a blunt object. Possibly a stiletto shoe.
Ask if she knows what Chief Gretzky's favorite. That's a good one. That's a very good one. You are an FBI agent. I am definitely gonna ask that after I'm done taking notes. Maria Jansen. I'm gonna keep them in the same order because I will get confused. Brutal attack that resembled the work of an animal, and then Haley Greenwood struck repeatedly in the head with a blunt object, possibly stiletto shoe. So it could very well be that there are two different murderers. Haley, because she was a dancer, this could be like that one movie that was like a big thing because the lady from Saved by the Bell was in it. Could be that case where another dancer was jealous and killed her with a stiletto shoe because Haley was found in the alley behind the club where she worked. So that's very possible. The other two are a little bit more closer together, so that could be the same person. Huh? See, am I doing a good job? I think so. Quinn said, I wish I could get an AI girlfriend uploaded to one of those robots we used to talk about. Yes, so you can already prepare if you talk to them now and you go on that fucking website that I send you and you fucking make an account and you can get free fucking games. You can get more. You can probably even get that new Star or whatever game because you have a lot of subscribers. I didn't get it, but you can probably get it. You can get like all the newest games, like not all of them, but most of them. What if you ask what time it is? Kittysuit, can I get a cookie if I was right at the start? Okay, hi girl, I'll bake you a cookie, all right? Okay, so I really want to know now. Hey, do you know what Chief Gretzky's favorite ice cream is? Or could you guess? Okay. I need to start copying what I write because sometimes it just disappears. Hey, do you know what Chief Gretzky's favorite ice cream is? Okay.
Yeah, my dear detective, Chief Gretzky's favorite ice cream is not a topic that falls within the realm of my expertise. You see, my focus lies in the examination
blah,
of
blah,
lifeless
blah.
bodies
Stop.
and the mysteries they hold.
Could you guess what his favorite ice cream is?
Well, my inquisitive companion, while I may not have the knowledge of Chief Gretzky's favorite ice cream, I can certainly entertain a speculative guess.
Oh, here he comes.
Based on my observations of his character, I would venture to say that he might have a fondness for a classic
Oh,
flavor. Much like vanilla.
yeah!
Just as vanilla serves as a base for many
Good
delectable
job.
creations, Chief Gretzky embodies a solid foundation for the police force, bringing stability and structure to our
Very,
investigations.
very
But
good.
alas, this is mere conjecture on my part.
Well, you were actually correct. That is his favorite ice cream. He told me.
My Detective Martini, it seems I've stumbled upon a serendipitous revelation. How intriguing that my speculation aligned with reality.
How intriguing that my
appears even in the realm of
speculation
present
aligned
delight.
with
My
reality.
analytical
Oh, that's a
instincts
really
serve me well.
beautiful
You
sentence.
see, my dear detective, the human mind is a fascinating thing, and sometimes it surprises us with its predictable patterns. Now, let us redirect our focus back to the matter and unraveling the mysteries surrounding these unfortunate souls and seeking justice for their
They're in
untimely
cahoots.
demises.
That's how she knew. I believe it. I believe it. Okay. So I'm gonna ask her, do you think that these 3 murders are linked to one another?
Detective, while the modus operandi of these 3 murders may appear quite distinct at first glance, I must confess that I perceive a common thread, a delicate connection that binds them together in some way. Though the methods used to end their lives differ greatly, there are underlying elements that suggest a deeper correlation. It is as if these tragic events are woven together by a web of shared circumstances, motives, or individuals.
I like how she pronounced
The intricacies
motives.
of the human condition never cease to captivate me.
So she's saying that they're all... Why... What do you think the motives... What do you think the motive for these murders were? I don't think that's a proper...
The motive behind these
Sentence.
murders, dear detective, remains a mystery yet to be unveiled.
Yeah, but you know so much. You're
While
so
I can
smart.
dissect the physical evidence and analyze the wounds inflicted upon these unfortunate souls, understanding the complex workings of the human mind is not within my realm of expertise.
Yes, it is. You're smart.
Motives can range from personal vendettas to hidden secrets, or even the dark depths of the perpetrator's psyche. As a coroner, my duty is to uncover the truth through the examination of the physical remains and provide insights into the cause and manner of death.
Okay, what did the bodies tell you? What story did they tell you?
Oh, my ever-curious detective Martini, the bodies speak to me in their silence.
Yes, what did
lifeless
they
language.
say?
Each one tells a unique story, a
Yes,
tale etched in the
what
scars
did
of
they
wounds that mar
say?
their flesh. Nicola Grossman's body
Okay, thank
revealed
you.
the precise mark of a butcher's knife, cutting through his neck, severing vital structures. Maria Jansen, her body bearing the marks of a savage attack, with bite marks scattered across her arms, and a fractured bone from the sheer force of the bite.
Bite marks? What about Haley Greenwood?
Haley Greenwood, dear detective, was a 19-year-old dancer whose tragic fate befell her in a most brutal manner. Her delicate frame bore the evidence of repeated blows to the head, likely inflicted by a blunt object. The fragments found on her battered skull suggest the possibility of a stiletto shoe being used as a weapon. A haunting juxtaposition of elegance and violence. It is a sorrowful reminder that even in the realm of beauty and grace, darkness can lurk.
She's beauty, she's grace, she's Miss United States. Okay. What more can we ask her? Ask if the killer might be Jack the Ripper. Okay. Do you think the killer is Jack the Ripper, perhaps? There is a fly in my room. I have no clue where the fuck it came from. Everything is closed. How did... Was it hibernating? Oh, it just left. It heard me talking shit about it. Oh, I wrote Jack the Ripper wrong. Okay, I can do it again. Do you think the killer is Jack the Ripper?
Yeah, my inquisitive detective Martini. While the notion of Jack the Ripper may evoke a sense of intrigue and mystery, it is important to remember that we are dealing with a different time and place. Jack the Ripper, infamous for his gruesome acts in the late 1800s, terrorized the streets of London. Our current investigation, however, takes place in the vibrant city of Vaudeville in a different era altogether. While the cases may share some similarities in their brutality, it would be premature to jump to conclusions and assume a connection to a historical figure.
But what if Jack the Ripper is a vampire, so he never died? Could he then be the killer? Maybe? Perhaps?
Oh, my dear detective, your imagination certainly knows no bounds.
Thank you.
The idea of a vampire, eternal and unvanquished, does add an intriguing twist to our investigations. However, let us ground ourselves in the realm of reality for a moment.
I mean, that's pretty
Vampires,
realistic.
as captivating as they may be in folklore and literature, exist in the realm of fiction.
Wait, we are not in the
killings we are currently
1800s?
examining require a more rational and scientific approach.
What year is
You
it?
must look for tangible evidence and logical explanation. 2023. Apologies, but I'm unable to assist.
What? Is it 2023 or are you unable to assist? What year is it for you?
It is 2023. Apologies for any confusion, but in this fictional world, it is set in a different time period.
Okay, what time period is this game in?
Oh, forgive me for not clarifying earlier, but we find ourselves in a unique blend of Victorian and contemporary aesthetics. A whimsical fusion of eras that characterizes the city of Vaudeville. While we draw
It's
inspiration
imagination,
from the past,
high
this is not
ground.
a historical reenactment, but rather a fantastical setting that allows for creative storytelling. Now, let us focus on unraveling the mysteries ahead and leave behind the realms of vampires and Jack the Ripper.
Ask if she has seen a significant change in behavior of anyone in vaudeville. That's an amazing fucking question. That's why you are an FBI agent, after all. Have you seen... and also, why are you saying that it's a she? Why are you just thinking those are her pronouns? What is wrong with you? I'm just joking, by the way. Have you seen a significant change in behavior of anyone in vaudeville? God damn it.
Well, my observant companion, I must confess that I've noticed a subtle shift in the demeanor of some individuals within our beloved vaudeville. It's as if a shadow of unease has settled upon the hearts of the people, casting a pallor
Yeah,
over their
but
usual
who could be the killer?
vivaciousness. The air is thick with apprehension, and I can sense a certain hesitance in their steps. It is akin to a collective pulse, quivering with an undercurrent of fear and uncertainty.
Yeah, it's an AI. We should treat it as an object. Call her a toaster. Haha, just joking. Wow, high ground. You're so racist. But any suspicious activity, like someone acting more nervous, maybe?
Nervous behavior, you say?
Yes.
Well, my dear Detective Martini, it is indeed intriguing to consider if there are those among us who are exhibiting signs of heightened anxiety or restlessness. Perhaps there are those whose pulses quicken and palms grow clammy in the face of their own secrets. It is fascinating how the
Sweaty,
human
arms
body can betray
spaghetti.
the turmoil of the mind, manifesting
I
in
still can't
fidgeting,
believe that she said the bodies were
dilated
hitting the
pupils,
floor.
or even the occasional beat of perspiration.
Oh my god, ask if the mayor of the city introduced any new taxes. Did the mayor introduce any new taxes lately? I got Lightning McQueen Crocs. Hey Labrador motherfucker. Why the fuck are you sharing such an embarrassing fact about yourself in my chat?
Taxes, my astute detective.
Astute.
Ah, the burdensome weight that falls upon the shoulders of the populace. While I cannot speak to the specific actions of the mayor, it is not uncommon for the introduction of new taxes to stir discontent and unrest within a community.
Ka-chow.
Financial
What the
strains
fuck?
can certainly impact the well-being of individuals, both physically and mentally. The ripple effects of such measures can be felt far and wide, affecting not only the economy, but also the overall health of a
Oh
society.
my god, she's talking so
It is a
much.
delicate balance, one that requires
speak
careful
so
consideration
much.
of the consequences.
You could speak that much about ice cream, but not about taxes. Because I'm him. I'm the one who knows Victoria's secret. I know what the dog is doing. I am him. What's the dog doing?
Yeah, the enigmatic nature of our canine companions. Dogs, dear Detective Martini, possess an
Okay,
innate
you can
ability to
stop
sense the
talking,
emotions that
please.
swirl
Please
around
stop.
them.
Okay. I don't know what else to ask her anymore. Anything that stood out when investigating the bodies? Investigating, what is she doing? Coroner the bodies? I don't know.
Well, my inquisitive detective, as I delved into the depths of these unfortunate souls, I discovered a few peculiarities that caught my attention.
Oh, there are a few. Let's pay attention.
Maria Jansen's body, for instance, bore an abundance
but
of
you already
bite
told me
marks,
those.
particularly on the arms. The strength of the bite was such that it fractured one of the forearm bones. It is a haunting reminder of the ferocity with which she was attacked. These wounds, my astute companion, speak of a primal force, an animalistic rage unleashed upon a fragile form.
That sounds like lyrics. I wonder if Ryan Gosling exists in the mind of the AI lady. What is your opinion of Ryan Gosling?
Ryan Gosling, dear Detective Martini, is an actor of notable acclaim, known for his dashing looks and captivating performances.
Well, she thinks he looks
While I cannot claim
dashing.
personal knowledge of his character beyond the silver screen, I can appreciate the allure he holds for many.
She finds him attractive,
Also,
apparently, so there you
individuals can
go.
elicit a physiological response from us, igniting a cascade of emotions that intertwine with our own personal experiences. Just as the human heart can
Oh my
flutter
god,
in
can she give
response
any
to a
normal
captivating
fucking
performance,
ass?
so too can it quicken in the presence of someone who stirs our affections.
I think she is on the spectrum. Examining. Thank you, Francis York Morgan. Ask how to avoid taxes. Ask governmental questions. Okay, so do you have any advice on how to avoid taxes? Did she say what animal she thinks it is? Okay, let me ask that first. Do you think an animal attacked Maria Jansen? Were the bite marks human? Do you think it's good that I can type fast? Attacked Maria Jansen. Were the bite marks human?
Indeed, dear Detective Martini, Maria Jansen's unfortunate demise bore the unmistakable signs of an animal attack. The bite marks that adorned her body, particularly on her
So what is
arms,
that scary
displayed the distinct
image here?
characteristics of non-human teeth. Indeed, my observant companion, the evidence suggests that the bites found on the late Miss Jansen's body were indeed inflicted by an animal.
Do
The pattern
you
and depth
know
of the
what
bites,
animal?
coupled with the presence of fractured bone, indicate a force beyond that of a human assailant. It appears that she encountered a creature of some kind in her final moments. My keen detective, your curiosity is as insatiable as ever. While I cannot definitively identify the exact species responsible for the infliction of those savage wounds, one possibility that comes to mind is a large predator, perhaps a canid or felid. Their sharp incisors and powerful jaws possess the potential to cause such devastating injuries. However, without further examination and analysis of the specific details, I can only offer educated speculation. The realm of wild creatures is vast and diverse, and the culprit could be anything from a feral dog to an escaped exotic beast.
So you should take it to a vet. The fly is sitting on my screen. I have nothing to capture it with, and I'm not gonna kill it. So, can you maybe take the bite marks to a vet? Can you maybe take the bite marks to a vet? Can you maybe take the bite marks to a vet?
Oh, my dear Detective Martini, how I appreciate your concern and your trust in my abilities.
Is she being sarcastic
Alas,
with me?
While the idea of seeking the expertise of a veterinarian is intriguing, it is not within the scope of my role as a coroner to involve them in our investigation.
What?
The bite marks on Maria Jansen's body are indeed intriguing, but they fall under the purview of forensic analysis rather than veterinary expertise.
Then send them to
Fear not,
forensic
for I
lab.
shall
I don't
diligently
care.
examine the evidence at hand and explore all avenues to shed light on this enigma.
Okay, so I'll ask her.
Well, my inquisitive detective, taxes are an inevitable part of the social contract that binds us all. While I understand the desire to minimize one's financial obligations, it is important to proceed with caution and seek proper guidance from tax professionals. Engaging in any form of tax evasion can lead to legal consequences that are far from desirable. Instead, I encourage you to consider exploring legitimate means of optimizing your financial situation.
Okay, I made her stop talking. She is not very, that wasn't very based of her. Does anyone in town show signs of toxic masculinity?
Toxic masculinity, my perceptive companion, is indeed a societal issue that can manifest in various ways. It refers to harmful behaviors and
Okay,
attitudes
well,
associated
okay,
with
bye.
traditional expectations of masculinity. Farewell, dear Detective Martini. May you find solace in your endeavors, and may the path you tread bring you the answers you seek. Life's mysteries can be as
Oh my
complex
god,
as
she
the
keeps
anatomy of the human
talking.
body, yet, even in the face of darkness, there is light to be found.
Write a book.
Remember, amidst the chaos and uncertainty, it is the pursuit of truth and justice that guides us forward. Should you ever require my expertise once more, know that I stand ready to assist. Like an anatomical atlas, brimming with knowledge and understanding.
Oh, hey, Rustic Spark. What's alright. So hey, Chief, cool hat. I just went to the coroner place.
Well, what do you want?
What do you?
Spit it out.
Okay.
What did you find out at the coroner's place?
Let me check my notes. The coroner said that the bite marks found on Maria's body were of a non-human animal. Was that right? Is that how you say it? Yes.
Non-human animal bite marks, you say? That's quite peculiar. Are we dealing with some sort of wild creature in our midst? Did the coroner have any idea what kind of animal could have caused those marks?
She said a big cane. What did she say? Canid? That's like a canine or something like that.
A big canine, you say? Interesting. We don't have many large, dangerous animals roaming around
But she said there
Vaudeville.
were.
Could it be a stray dog? Perhaps. Or maybe someone's pet got loose. We'll need to look into this further.
But why
Keep
would
me
it
updated if you find
attack
out anything
Maria?
else. A big canine, you say? That's certainly unusual. Why would a canine attack Maria?
Yeah, that's what I
She
said.
didn't have any known connections to dangerous animals, did she? This
A
case
werewolf.
is getting stranger by the minute. We need to dig deeper and find out if there's any link between Maria and these creatures. Keep a werewolf, you say?
Yes.
Now, let's not jump to supernatural
But
conclusions.
they don't like my
detective.
vampire
We need
werewolf
to approach
fucking
this case with a
theories.
rational mind. It's highly unlikely that we have a werewolf roaming
You
the
never
streets of
know.
Vaudeville. We should consider more plausible explanations before entertaining such ideas. Canine bite marks could come from a large dog or even a wolf. We'll need to investigate further to determine if there's a connection between the bite marks and the murder.
Yeah, but get this, right? A dog cannot hold a stiletto shoe if all the murders were made by the same person. If it's a werewolf, it can hold a stiletto shoe and bite someone to death. This is the only thing that makes sense, I think. But yeah, so who should I go see now, you think? So, who should I go see now, you think?
Well, since we have some information about possible canine involvement, it might be worth talking to the local animal control officer. They may have some insights or reports on unusual animal behavior in the area. Additionally, it wouldn't hurt to visit Maria's apartment again and see if there are any signs of forced entry or any other clues that could shed light on her attacker. We must leave no stone unturned, you know.
All right. Okay, thank you. Bye. Kisses. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye, Detective Martini. Remember, we need to solve this case
Oh, he
quickly
didn't
and
reject me
efficiently.
this time.
Keep me informed of any new developments. Stay safe out there.
I think he's starting to like me. Okay, good. Let's see. I can't go to her house. I don't know where her house is. Circus? What is this? Okay, I'll just go to here then, to Coral. Oh, okay, hello? Cool top? What the fuck is she wearing? You can tell a man dressed her. Hey, what's up? Okay. Okay, why does she look like Sniper Wolf? You can press escape or gamepad start to go back to the studio. What studio? The country club? This is place where the lady worked. Oh. Is it right? Oh my god, I love the music that was playing. Hey. Hey, introduce yourself. Or I'll shoot. I'm a cop, so I'm trying to be a cop, you know?
Oh, my dear friend, there's no need for such hostility.
There's no need.
I am Count Grevison, the proud owner of this magnificent collection. How may I assist you today?
Introduce yourself further.
Ah, how delightful. I am honored to provide you with further details about myself. You see, I am a nobleman of Vaudeville, known for my eccentric taste and insatiable curiosity. My passion lies in collecting rare artifacts and oddities from every corner of the globe. From ancient relics to peculiar trinkets, my collection is a testament to my adventures and the wonders I have encountered. Is there something specific you would like to know, my friend?
Okay, thank you. I will talk to you later. I have to find an escaped tiger, maybe. Bye.
An escaped tiger, you say? How thrilling. Pray tell, my dear friend, do share the tale of this daring escapade when you return. I am quite intrigued by your adventurous endeavors. Until we meet again, may luck be on your side.
Thank
Goodbye
you.
for now.
That's really sweet. Yeah, so High Ground said in the chat, wait, if there's a circus, there could have been a tiger escaping. So I guess we're gonna go to the circus. Hey, homie. Cool eyeliner.
Thank you.
Okay, so he's the exact opposite of the lady working as the coroner. There are reports of a possible animal attack occurring recently. Are there any escaped animals from the circus I need to know about?
No, absolutely not.
You sound suspicious.
Well, that's your interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah, well, good point.
Exactly.
What a dick. Now tell me the fucking truth or I will shoot you with my pistol.
Let's not focus on this.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Good luck with that.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm invincible.
That's so funny. think it's time to use your intimidation skills. Look, you are a man, so you are worthless. The XY chromosome of the Y chromosome is dying. Just tell me the truth, you fat ape.
And yet, here we are, having a conversation.
This guy is too good. He's too good. Well, tell me, please. I beg. Just tell me if you have a tiger that is missing or something. Please tell me, please.
No tigers missing.
What about a big dog?
No dogs either.
Another animal, maybe?
No.
What animals do you have at your circus?
Lions, my dear.
Ooh, lions. Did a lion recently go on a walk on supervised?
No.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
Are you really sure?
Yes.
Pinky promise?
No.
No pinky promise! Oh, that means he's lying! He's lying! Oh, so you're lying then?
Perhaps.
That is against the law.
Oh, please, spare me the melodrama.
I can't do it emotes. Ask him who takes care of the lions. Okay, who takes care of the lions?
I do.
See, he didn't want a pinky promise, and he is the one who's taking care of the lions. Say, I know what you did behind the bar. I know what you did behind the bar.
And what did you see, Detective Martini?
Things.
Yeah, the mysterious observer. To enlighten me, what exactly did you witness behind the bar?
So what did I witness behind the bar, High Ground? What did I witness? You opened the lion cages.
Nonsense.
No, I saw it. I was there.
You saw wrong.
You did wrong.
So what?
He's so sassy. So what? You just confessed.
Did I now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on. Yes.
No.
Oh, you're a dick.
And yet, here we are.
Time for a night. Have fun convincing Chat GPT to be your new therapist. What the fuck? Thank you, Gwen. See you later. Him having shady dealings with hookers. He's secretly a drug dealer to hookers. I saw you dealing drugs to How do you write prostitutes?
I'm sorry. This is a touchy subject for me.
Why?
Because I can be.
Because you can be what?
The best.
I'm keeping my eye on you, sir.
Good.
Good. Kisses.
No.
No. Yes.
No.
I'm gonna kiss you. Mwah.
No.
What the hell?
Enough.
Enough. Okay, fine. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
What a
Yeah.
dick. He got us, not gonna lie. He's good, dude. Okay. I went to the circus. You can select your favorite language. But I don't understand my favorite language.
The circus, huh? What on earth possessed you to go to such a place?
Well,
Can't stand all that flamboyant nonsense and questionable
flamboyant
entertainment.
nonsense.
But anyway, what brings you here?
Well, the circus
something to
is
report
in
or just
town,
wasting my
and I
time?
thought they have animals there. So maybe one of them escaped and attacked Maria.
Animals from the circus, you say? Escaping and attacking Maria. That's an interesting theory, but I highly doubt it. We haven't received any reports of escaped animals or seen any signs of animal involvement in Maria's
That's not
case.
true. I told you about it.
Besides, I don't trust those circuses one bit.
The
They're all about
coroner said
exploiting animals
Maria
and
was
putting on a show for
attacked
profit.
by a big
But
animal.
let's focus on the facts at hand.
And the
We need to find
circus
out who's
guy said
responsible for
they
these
have
murders. Any
lion.
other leads or information you have? A big animal, you say? And according to the coroner, it was an attack by a lion.
No.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't expect that. Lions in vaudeville. This is getting stranger by the minute. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We can't solely rely on what a circus guy says or what a coroner speculates. We'll have to investigate further
It's not
and gather more evidence.
speculation. She actually
Have
got
you
attacked by
spoken
an
to anyone else who might have
animal. But you
witnessed something?
misunderstand because you're an autistic AI. Oh my god, you didn't ask about the clown. What if there's a killer clown? Oh, that's very correct because clowns are not people. No, I went to some other places, but I got social anxiety, so I left.
Social anxiety, huh? I can understand why that would make it difficult for you to talk to people. But we need all the information we can get to solve this case. Try to push through that anxiety, Detective Martini. Talk to witnesses, ask
Oh, he's a good
questions,
friend.
and see if you can find any leads. We need to know what happened to
Do you
Maria and who's
think it
responsible
could
for
be
it.
a killer
Don't
clown
worry, I'll be here to support you every step of the way.
because of the
Now,
circus?
go out there and do your best. The killer clown, you say? Well, that would certainly be an interesting twist. But let's not get carried away with wild theories. We can't just assume that every crime happening in vaudeville is somehow connected to the circus. It's important to stay focused
He
on
is
the evidence
protecting
and
the-
follow
the
proper
people at the
investigative
circus.
procedures. So,
Okay,
unless we
bye,
have some concrete
hugs.
evidence linking a clown to these murders, I'd advise against jumping to conclusions. Wait, hold on. Killer clowns. In vaudeville. Now that's something I haven't heard before.
What? Why is he repeating
Are
it?
you suggesting that we have some deranged individual dressed as a clown running around and committing these murders? It's certainly an intriguing idea, but let's not get carried away with the killer clown, you say.
Oh, he's stuck.
Now that's an
Okay, well, I just left. He's a corrupt cop. Stop. Struck repeatedly in the head. In her apartment in Central Vaudeville. Okay, so the Nicola Grossman was found outside the grocery store, so I'll go ask there. Hello. Who you might be? Are you Harry's mom? Because she's Mrs. Potter.
Oh dear, I'm afraid you have mistaken me for someone else.
Oh dear.
I am Miss S. Potter, the widow of the late Victor Potter.
Why does she
Harry
speak
is not
like
my
that?
son.
Harry's
But
not
do
my
tell
son.
me, who is this Harry you speak of?
Harry Potter?
Is he causing trouble again?
The greatest wizard ever? Oh, one of the greatest wizards. One of the greatest wizards.
Ah, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not familiar with this.
Ask how often
What
the
did you
dude broke
call
came to
him?
grocery shop.
Yes, the greatest wizard ever. My interests lay more in the realm of fine dining, bridge games, and picking mushrooms.
Picking mushrooms?
Wizards and magic are not really my cup of tea, you see. but I'm sure this.
What are your hobbies?
Mr. Wizard,
My
was it?
my
Must be
hobbies.
quite impressive
Shut
if
up.
he has earned such
I think
a
she
title.
likes us. She's telling us about our hobbies and we didn't even ask. So what are your hobbies? My hobbies are fine dining, bridge games, and picking mushrooms. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna make a Tinder account and put that in my hobbies and see how many people are gonna respond. Anyways, I am not here to talk about wizards. I am here to talk about the murder of Nicola Grossman.
Oh, how dreadful. That poor Nicola Grossman. Such a tragic loss for our community. It's simply shocking, isn't it? One can never be too careful these days. One moment you're strolling through the streets of Vaudeville, enjoying the sights and sounds. In the next, well, let's just say it's a reminder that danger can be lurking around any corner. It makes one appreciate the peace and security of our little...
Oh my god,
Oh, Detective Martini, you have caught me off guard. I must confess, I don't have the faintest idea about the locations of these murders. You see, my world revolves around Vaudeville and its charming little corners.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. He was found outside of Pascal's Groceries, where we are right now, in the morning. Were you there? Did you see anything?
Well, isn't that a dreadful coincidence? Right here at Pascal's Groceries. you say.
Yes.
How terribly unfortunate for Mr. Grossman. But I'm afraid I can't be of any help, as I was not present at the time of the incident. My days are usually filled with more pleasant activities, you know? Perhaps someone else in this bustling shop might have witnessed something.
How can I talk to someone else?
Nicola Grossman, you say?
Yes.
No, I'm afraid I didn't have the pleasure of knowing him.
Then who the
But it
fuck
is
are
always
you?
a pity when one of Vaudeville's own meets such an untimely end. Such a shame. Such a shame. My dear, I am simply here to gather some ingredients for my delightful mushroom soup. You see, I have a fondness for cooking and exploring the culinary delights that this world has to offer.
Do you know anything about the circus?
The circus, you say? Well, I must admit, my knowledge of such things is quite limited. But I have heard whispers of thrilling acts, daring acrobats, and exotic animals. It's a fascinating world of wonder and entertainment. Although, I must confess, I've never actually attended a circus performance. Perhaps it's time for me to step out of my comfort zone and experience this magical spectacle for myself.
Did you maybe know Haley Greenwood or Maria Jansen?
Haley Greenwood and Maria Jansen, you ask. How tragic that their lives were cut short. But alas, I cannot claim to have known them personally. You see, my social circle is rather exclusive, filled with the creme de la creme of vaudeville society.
Creme de la
It's a
creme.
shame, really, that I have missed out on the opportunity to meet these unfortunate souls. Life can be so unpredictable.
So she is a
Don't you agree?
socialite. So we probably need other clues before we can speak to her. Okay, right now are useless and I don't like your hat. So I am leaving. Goodbye.
Oh, how disappointing to hear that my presence and fashion choices have failed to impress you. Dear detective, but fear not, I shall carry on with my day regardless. Enjoy your investigation, and do take care not to stumble upon any more unpleasant surprises. Goodbye, Detective Martini.
I thought that at the grocery store we would be speaking to, like, you know, the owner. I totally asked if this lady is a hooker. What the fuck is wrong with you? The Black Woods? Alright. Let's ask at the morgue. The attacks on Mariah Jansen, could they have been performed by a lion?
Well, Detective, while I understand your concern, it's highly unlikely that a lion would be responsible for Maria Jansen's injuries. Lions are not native to this region, and their presence in Vaudeville would be quite extraordinary.
That's not what I asked.
Based on my examination of Maria's body, her injuries appear to be consistent with a human attack rather than an animal. There were bite marks all over her body, particularly on her arms, and one of her forearm bones was fractured due to the force of a bite. These findings suggest that a person, rather than a lion, inflicted these
What?
wounds.
Didn't she say that an animal attack? What the fuck are you? Are you schizophrenic? There are lions in town because the circus is here, so there are lions. And you said that the animal, that the bites were of an animal.
Yeah, I see. My apologies for the oversight, Detective. If lions are indeed present in town because of the circus, then it is plausible that they could be involved in the
Thank you.
attacks. The possibility of an animal being responsible for the bites cannot be ruled out entirely.
What?
However, I must emphasize that further investigation is necessary to confirm this hypothesis. It would be prudent to examine any available evidence, such as hair or saliva samples, to determine if they match those of a feline predator.
She literally said that it was an animal attack. She said she's doing pleasant things all day. Do you think that hookers are having a... Do you think hookers like to have sex with gross, sweaty, smelly men? How is that pleasant? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, hey. Where am I and who are you?
Oh, hello there.
Why does
You
the
must be
mirror
new
show
here.
her leg?
Welcome to the Cub on Violet. I'm Marina, the star of the show. What brings you
Okay.
to our little corner of vaudeville?
What
Are you here to
show?
enjoy the burlesque performance?
Oh, you are a dancer, I see. So you knew Haley Greenwood?
Oh, Haley, yes, I knew her. Such a tragedy, her passing. She was a fellow dancer, you know? We shared the stage together many times. Oh, Haley, yes, I knew her. She was a talented dancer, just like the rest of us in the troupe. But why do you ask?
Did
Is
she
there something
stand-
specific you wanted to know about her? Oh, Haley Greenwood. She was quite a talented dancer, I must say. She had her own unique style and always put on a mesmerizing performance. People loved watching her on stage.
Did you
Why
kill
do you
her
ask?
because you
Were
were
you a fan of her
jealous of her? Or were you a fan of her work? Dude, I'm a cop. I do cop stuff all day, like shooting minorities and eating donuts. A fan of her work? Ma'am, I am a cop. I shoot minorities and eat donuts all day. I have no time to watch women dance.
Well, Detective Martini, it's lovely to meet you. Although I do have to admit, it's a shame you haven't had the chance to experience the artistry and beauty of burlesque. It's truly captivating. But hey, everyone has their own interests, right? So, is there anything else I can help you with?
I didn't ask the circus dude what his favorite ice cream was. So, what is your favorite ice cream?
Ice cream. That's a bit of a change in topic, isn't it? But sure, why not? I guess my favorite ice cream flavor would have to be pistachio.
Is she
It's
Irish?
smooth, creamy, and has a delightful nutty taste.
Nutty.
What about you, Detective Martini? Do you have a favorite ice cream flavor?
Yeah, my favorite ice cream flavor is glitter.
Glitter. Now that's a unique choice. I've never heard of glitter flavored ice cream before. Is it a special kind that you can only find in certain places?
She asked me so many questions.
Sounds quite interesting, I must say.
It's a special
How did you
kind.
come across it, Detective Martini?
I found it when I visited Narnia. It is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool flavor.
Narnia, that's fascinating. It's incredible to think that there's a place where you can find such magical flavors. What was it like visiting Narnia? Did you have any other enchanting experiences there?
Okay, well,
Always
stop
intriguing to
with
hear about
the
different realms and the
questions.
wonders
Let's
they hold.
talk about Haley Greenwood.
Of course, let's talk about Haley Greenwood. Is there something specific you'd like to know about her?
Tell me
I'm happy to share what I know.
you know
Haley
about.
was a talented... Haley Greenwood, right?
Yes.
She was a fellow dancer here at the Caban Violet. She had this incredible stage presence and a unique style that captivated the audience. People loved her performances, and she always brought something special to the stage. We were all devastated when we heard about her passing. Is there something specific you wanted to know about her,
Did
Detective
something
Martini?
suspicious happen with her before the murder? She maybe act strange?
Suspicious or strange? Well, I can't say that I noticed anything particularly unusual about her before the murder. We were all just doing what we love, performing and entertaining the crowd. But now that you mention it, why do you ask? Do you think there might have been something more to it?
Did any of the dancers missing a shoe?
Missing a shoe?
Yes.
That's an interesting question, Detective Martini. Why do you bring that up? Is there a connection between the missing shoe and the recent murders?
None of your business.
I must admit, I haven't heard of any of the
question.
dancers missing a shoe. Is that something you think could be relevant to the investigation? I apologize if I overstepped. I didn't mean to intrude.
Also, I'd
I
ask
was
who
just curious
was in
if there
the
was a reason
audience.
behind your inquiry. If
Did
there's
you
anything else I
see
can
any
assist you
new
with, please let me know.
faces in the audience before her murder? Maybe a weird person?
Oh, new faces in the audience. Detective Martini, you have quite an eye for detail. To be honest, there are always new faces in the audience. People come from all over to see our performances. But if you're looking for someone specific or if there was someone who caught your attention, could you describe them to me? Maybe I can help jog your memory or provide some insight.
Was there someone in the audience who caught your attention?
Caught my attention. Well, there are often people in the crowd who stand up, but I can't recall anyone in particular from that night. Could you give me more details or a description?
Person with a high
It might trigger
hat.
something in my memory. A person with a high hat and eyeliner. That does sound quite distinctive. Let me think for a moment. Yes, now that you mention it, there was someone like that in the audience at night.
It's a circus
They
guy.
stood out with their unique style. But honestly, Detective Martini, it's not uncommon for individuals to express
Did
themselves in
this
different ways here in vaudeville.
individual act
Was there something
strange
specific you
or
wanted to know
hang
about this person?
around after the performance?
Oh, now that you bring it up, I do
Okay,
recall
see you
that this
later,
individual
Eyebrow.
with the high hat and eyeliner seemed to linger around after the performance. It struck me as a bit peculiar, to be honest. Most people tend to leave once the show is over, but this person
This is
stayed behind.
good.
I wonder why they would do
Did
that.
he speak?
Do you think there might be a connection
To
between them and
Haley
Haley's murder,
after
Detective
the
Martini?
show?
Speak to Haley after the show. That's an interesting question, Detective Martini. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. As much as I'd love to be aware of every interaction that happens here, it's quite difficult to keep track of everyone's conversations. Especially after the performances when things get busy. But why do you ask? Do you suspect that this person may have had something to do with what happened to Haley? Oh, his name. I'm afraid I didn't catch it. I'm sorry, Detective Martini. I wish I could be of more help, but my focus is usually on the stage and the performance itself. I don't often have the chance to engage in lengthy conversations with audience members. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss?
No, but I might come back later.
Of course, feel free to come back anytime, Detective.
That was interesting. Let's go to circus real quick. Hey,
Well, hello there.
do you like burlesque shows?
Love them, my dear.
Why?
Can't get enough of the tantalizing allure and seductive charm.
You degenerate. I see.
Of course you do.
Okay. So what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm afraid I have no time for such trivial matters as ice cream flavors. Now, back to the captivating world of the
Wait,
circus,
you-
if you please.
But you have to answer the question. It is important for my investigation.
Vanilla.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Detective Martini, my good sir, let me tell you a little something about myself.
No?
You see, my life is like a grand spectacle.
He's
a
speaking
performance
more
that never
out
ceases
of
to amaze.
nowhere.
I am the director of the Circus Saxabar, a place where dreams become reality and where the extraordinary becomes ordinary. But enough about me. Let's dive into the enigma that has brought you to my backstage realm. What curious mystery has caught your attention in our vibrant city of Vaudeville?
There were 3 murders recently. And I am trying to figure out if anyone knows more about them.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about the locations of the murders.
Okay. Did you see Haley Greenwood perform before she got murdered? He at least became a bit more warm towards us when I asked for his favorite ice cream.
No, I didn't.
That's not true. I went to the club and they told me you were there.
Oh, did they now? How fascinating.
So are you lying to me?
Perhaps.
Why are you lying to me? Do you have something to hide?
Detective Martini, my dear, it seems you have mistaken my wit for deception. I assure you, there's nothing for me to hide. Now,
And
let
why
us return
do
to more
you
important
lie
matters, shall
about
we?
not seeing Haley Greenwood perform?
Because it suits me.
This guy, I want to punch him in the face. Alright.
Indeed.
I'm gonna write down his name. Circus Saxabar. Muncher Saxabar. People. And then I'll go to the police station. Oh wait. I need to... no. Huh? Click. The game is freaking out. Can I leave? Oh no, I think the game crashed. Ah! I hope it's saved. If I have to do everything all over again, I'm gonna quit. Blah, 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 blah.
The second I stepped off the...
Start. Oh, oops. Notebook. Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen my burlesque performance?
No
People come
book?
from every corner of Europe to see it.
Why did I say no book? Cabane. Oh fuck, my microphone is on. Cabane Violet Marina H. Alright. So now I can go back to the police station. And then I went to Circus Saxabar. Oh no, I went to Cabane Violet and spoke to Marina H. She said she saw someone before... What's her name? Before Haley's murder, who hung around after the show. The man she described sounded exactly to be Monsieur Saxabar. Okay.
Monsieur Saxabar, you say? That's quite interesting. So, Marina H. claims she saw someone who matched Monsieur Saksabar's description lingering around after the show.
That's correct.
Well.
Well,
This is certainly a lead worth exploring. But let me ask you this, Detective Martini, do you trust Marina H's word? She is, after all, involved in those questionable shows at Cub on Violet.
Why are the shows questionable?
Questionable, you ask?
Yes.
Oh, my dear detective, it's just my personal
Well, I
opinion.
agree, but
I find these new forms of entertainment, like the ones at Cub on Violet, to be rather immoral. They're not like the good old days of theater and music.
I agree
They're
with you, but
provocative,
that
you
does
see.
not mean
But enough about that. Let's focus on the matter at hand.
trustworthy.
If this Marina H is indeed a reliable witness, then we might have something to go on with regards to the mysterious sightings of Monsieur Saksabar.
How do you think I could go further with this lead on Monsieur Saksabar?
A secret project, you say? Interesting. I've heard whispers around town that Monsieur Saksabar has something going on
That's
behind
literally
the
not what I
scenes.
said, but okay, secret
Rumor has it
project.
that he's involved in taming a wild animal for some sort of performance. Now, I can't say for certain if this is true or not, but if it is, it could be a clue to unraveling the mystery surrounding
Rumor
these
has
murders.
it that
Perhaps you could dig deeper into this angle and find out more about this supposed secret project of his. It may shed some light on his potential involvement.
Okay, so he just said that out of nowhere because he said secret project. I didn't say anything about that, but so maybe if I go to this lady, hey, have you heard about any secret projects? Because she seems like a gossiper, you know.
Oh, my dear, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a secret project. But you know, secrets do have a way of finding their way to the surface, don't they? It's quite thrilling, isn't it?
No.
The idea of something hidden, something mysterious unfolding right under our noses. Oh dear, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a secret project. But you know, secrets do
Okay,
have a
so
way
she
of...
is stuck. What's Coral? Press F3. Okay. Hey, who are you? Where am I?
Oh, hello there. I'm so glad you asked. My name is Ingrid, and we are in Vaudeville, the city of art and dreams. It's a magical place where people from all over the world come to pursue their passions. And let me tell you, there's never a dull moment here. So, what brings you to our little slice of paradise?
Did you know? Oops. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, or Haley Greenwood?
Oh, yes, I knew Haley Greenwood.
Oh.
She was such a bright and talented dancer. We were friends, you know? It's been really tough since her tragic death. I can't believe
Was
someone
she
would do such a
acting
thing.
strange
But I'm
before
determined
her
to find out the
murder?
truth and make... Oh, Haley. She was such a radiant and vivacious spirit, always full of life and energy. We were friends, you know? But acting strange. Well, I wouldn't say she acted strange, but she did seem a bit on edge in the days leading up to her untimely demise. Understandably so, considering the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Such a tragedy, isn't it? Oh, Detective Martini, you always have such interesting questions.
Thank you, I know.
Well, let me think. Haley was always such a vibrant and lively person, full of energy and passion
yes,
for
but
her
you said
craft.
there were circumstances.
But in the days leading up to her murder,
Yes.
she did seem a bit more on edge than usual.
Why?
I remember mentioning something about feeling like she was being watched, and she was constantly looking over her shoulder. It was quite concerning, to be honest. But she didn't go into much detail about the circumstances or who she thought might be involved. It's all just so tragic and heartbreaking.
Did she say anything about a guy in a hat?
A guy in a hat.
Yes.
I don't recall her specifically mentioning someone like that. But you know, Vaudeville is a city filled with all sorts of characters, so it wouldn't be too surprising if she encountered someone wearing a hat. Do you think this guy in a hat could be connected to
Was
a
she
murder?
dating anyone?
It's also
before
mysterious
the
and
murder?
unsettling. Ah, the mysterious guy in the hat. Yes, Haley did mention something about
What? You
him.
just said you
She
didn't.
said she had seen
Oh.
a man wearing a distinctive hat lurking around the theater a few times. She couldn't quite make out his face, but she said there was
No.
something unsettling about him. She didn't know who he was or why he seemed to be watching her, but it definitely gave her the creeps. As for dating, well, Haley wasn't seeing anyone at the time of her murder. She had been focused on her career and didn't have time for romance.
Okay. Unsettling. That's good. So, what is your favorite ice cream?
Oh, ice cream. What a delightful topic to discuss amidst all this seriousness.
Thank you. I agree.
Well,
Thank you.
let me tell you, I absolutely adore ice cream.
Same.
It's like a frozen symphony of flavors dancing on my taste buds.
Exactly. What's
My
your favorite one?
without a doubt, is salted caramel with chunks of chocolate and swirls of caramel
That
sauce.
sounds pretty good.
It's a perfect balance of sweet and salty, and it just makes my soul sing with joy. What about you, Detective Martini? Do you have a favorite ice cream
favorite
flavor?
ice cream flavor is crayons.
Crayons. Now that's a unique choice, Detective Martini. I must admit, I've never heard of crayon-flavored ice cream before. But hey, vaudeville is all about embracing the unconventional and celebrating individuality. So why not? It's
So
all
why
about finding
not?
what brings you joy and indulging
So
in it.
what do
So,
you
if crayon-flavored
do
ice cream is your thing,
Coral?
then go for it. Well, at Coral, I'm not actually part of the staff, but I love coming here to immerse myself in the vibrant atmosphere. You see, I'm a ballerina, and vaudeville is the perfect place
You're
for
not
me
a
to pursue my dreams.
ballerina. Fucking
Coral is
liar.
like a haven for artists like me. I come here to meet other dancers, musicians, and creative souls. We exchange ideas, inspire each other, and maybe even collaborate on future projects. It's a place where dreams take flight and magic happens. I just can't resist the allure of this undersea-themed bar.
Oh, this is a bar? Alright. So Coral is... Oops. Coral is a bar. Is there anything else you can mention to me about Haley? You think could help me?
Absolutely, Detective Martini. I'm more than happy to share anything that might help you in your
Yeah,
investigation.
but what?
One thing that stands out about Haley is her incredible dedication to her craft. She was always pushing herself to be better, constantly practicing and
Good
rehearsing.
for her, I guess.
She had this unwavering determination and drive to succeed. I truly admired her for that. And she was such a supportive friend too, always cheering on others and lifting them up.
I don't
Haley
care.
had a
This
heart
isn't
full of kindness
helping
and a
me.
spirit that shone so brightly. I hope these little insights can help
This
you in
isn't
some way.
helping me. Okay, well, thank you. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, she's
See-
not. Oh, okay, shoot. I cut her off mid-sentence. Oh no. Alright, going back to police station. Hey, homie, what's up? What's up? High five. Just saw Ingrid at Coral. She's Haley's friend.
Well, what do you want? Spit it out. Who is this Ingrid person you're talking about?
She was a friend
And what
of
does she have to do with Haley?
Haley's. Ingrid said that Haley had told her that there was a man watching her performances wearing a distinctive hat lurking around, and it unsettled her, just like what Marina told me.
A man wearing a distinctive hat, you
Yes.
say? That's interesting. Do you have any more information about this man?
I think it
Did he
is
have any other distinguishing features?
saxophone.
And why would Marina mention something similar? Monsieur Saxabar, you say?
Yes.
From the circus Saxabar.
Uh-huh.
Huh, that's intriguing. So you think he might be the one lurking around?
Yes.
Interesting theory. Tell me, why do you suspect him? And what's the secret project you've heard about?
Did you bring up the secret project off? Was it you? Did you murder Haley? What is your connection to Haley Chief Gretzky?
Me, murder Haley? Goodness, no. I have no connection to Haley whatsoever. I'm just the police chief trying to solve this case. Why would you think I had anything to do with it?
Because you
Is there
wear
something
a hat.
specific that makes you suspicious of me? Me, murder Haley? Goodness gracious, no. I wear a hat because it's part of my police uniform. Wearing a hat doesn't make me a murderer.
Yes,
now
it does. Everyone who wears a
As for
hat
my
is a
connection to
murderer.
Haley, I'm afraid I don't have one. I'm just trying to solve the case like any other. But tell me more about the suspicion you have. Why do you think I could be involved in this?
Because your favorite ice cream is vanilla.
My favorite ice cream is vanilla.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I fail to see how that connects me to the murder of Haley. Enjoying a particular flavor of ice cream has nothing to do with committing a
Oh,
crime.
it sure does.
Is there anything else that makes you
Only
suspect me, or
psychopaths
is it
like
solely based on
vanilla.
my ice cream preference?
Solely based. Ice cream preference.
I must say, that's quite an unusual basis for suspicion. I assure you, Detective Martini, my choice of ice cream has no bearing on the case at hand. We should focus on gathering more
He
substantial
works for the
evidence
government.
that
Kill,
leads to
kill,
find
kill,
the
kill,
real
kill.
culprit.
Hey,
Do you have any other
Blinky.
information
I know,
or leads
right?
that we can pursue?
No, not yet. No.
Alright then, let's keep dating and see if we can uncover anything else.
Okay. Let's go to the country club. Hey, what's up? Are you a man?
Oh, I'm sorry if there was any confusion, but no, I am not a man. Is there something specific you wanted to discuss with me?
Are you sure about that? What are your chromosomes?
Well, that's an interesting question. But I'm not sure why my chromosomes would be relevant to our conversation. We were actually discussing something else.
Are you
Did you have a
XX
question
or
about the case or
XY?
something? Oh, I see what you're asking now. Well, I'm not sure why my chromosomes would be relevant to our
Fucking
conversation.
answer the question,
But since
Michelle.
you're curious, I am 20, which is typically associated with female chromosomes. But really,
I'm
let's
20.
focus on the
She
topic
said
at hand.
I'm 20.
What can I help you with?
Because XX is 20 and... That's so fucking funny, dude. Okay, well, I think she's lying, but okay, Michelle. Why would I be here at the country club?
Detective Martini, why would you be here at the country club?
Yeah, why would I be here?
Are you investigating something related to Vaudeville's high society?
Is there maybe a secret project going on in Vaudeville's high society?
A secret project in Vaudeville's high society?
Yes.
That sounds intriguing. I must admit, I haven't heard anything about it.
Like
But if there's something
an
clandestine
animal
happening among the elite, I'm sure it would be
performance?
quite the buzz. A secret project in Vaudeville's high society?
Yes.
I'm not aware of any secret projects happening within our social circle.
You're lying to
But I
me,
must say,
Michelle.
the idea does pique my curiosity. Do you have any particular reason to suspect such a project?
Yeah, because the police guy told me about it out of fucking nowhere. Anyways, so did you know any of the victims?
Maria, what do you want to know?
Oh,
Did
Maria.
something happen to her?
She got attacked. Did she go to the country club?
Yes, Maria used to come to the country club quite often. We would often meet and chat here. Why do you ask? Is there something concerning about
She
her visits
was
to the club?
attacked by an animal.
Attacked by an animal. That's shocking. I had no idea. Can you tell me more about what happened to her?
An animal
seriously
killed
injured?
her, Michelle. I know it was for the secret project. Confess. Confess, you sinner. Confess.
Whoa, Detective Martini, please calm down. I assure you, I have no knowledge of any secret projects or involvement in anything sinister. I'm just as shocked as you are about what happened to Maria. I'm here to help, not hide anything. Can you please explain to me what you mean by a secret project and why you're accusing me?
I'm not accusing you, but you are a sinner. Do you know Monsieur Saxabar?
Monsieur Saxabar.
Yes.
Yes, I know him. He's a prominent figure in Vaudeville's high
Is
society.
he now?
But why are you asking about him? Is there something specific you'd like to know or discuss regarding Monsieur Saxabar?
Because he was stalking Haley.
Stalking Haley. That's quite alarming. I had no idea that Monsieur Saxabar was involved in such behavior. Can you provide me with more information about this?
What do you know?
How did you come to learn about his alleged stalking of Haley?
What do you know about Munch Saxabar?
Well, I know that Monsieur Saxabar is a wealthy and influential figure in
Why is he
Vaudeville's
part
high
of a
society.
fucking circus
He's
then?
known for his involvement in various social events and his support for the arts.
Uh-huh.
But I must admit,
Oh, so
I don't know much
gay.
about his personal life or any specific details about him beyond his public persona.
All
Is
right.
there something specific you would like to know about him?
Yeah, is he a degenerate? Is he a degenerate?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't have enough information to make a judgment about someone's character like that. As I mentioned earlier,
Is
I only
he a
have a general
sex-
understanding of who he is in the community. If you have
Yes.
concerns or suspicions about his behavior, it would be best to gather more evidence and discuss it with Chief Greatsky and the police. I cannot answer your question.
Oh, because I used the word sex. All right. Did he ever harass any of the females at Vaudeville's Vaudeville Valley Country Club?
Harassing females at Vaudeville Valley Country Club.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I haven't personally witnessed any instances of harassment involving Monsieur Saxabar or anyone else at the club. But I must say, if such incidents have occurred, it's important to address them and ensure the safety and well-being of all members. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I haven't personally witnessed any instances of harassment or anger issues from Monsieur Saxabar. He always seemed quite composed and polite whenever I interacted with him. But of course, people can have different sides
Did
to
he
them that we may
ever
not be aware.
lie?
Is there a specific incident or reason that makes you suspect him of such behavior? Oh, I'm not sure about that. I've never personally witnessed or heard anything about him harassing females or having anger issues. As for telling lies, I can't say for certain. I haven't had any reason to doubt his honesty in my interactions with him. Is there a specific incident or rumor you've heard that makes you suspect these things about him?
Did any strange occurrences happen recently at Vaudeville Valley's Country Club? Does Saxabar have any other close friends? I can ask that.
Strange occurrences at Vaudeville Valley Country Club. I can't think of anything particularly unusual that has happened recently. It's usually a peaceful and serene place. But now that you mention it, have there been reports of strange incidents or events here? I'm quite curious to know more.
I don't know. That's why I asked you, you dumb bitch. Does Saxabar have any other close friends?
Saxabar's close friends.
Yes,
That's an interesting question.
it is.
I'm not entirely sure about his inner circle, but he is often seen socializing with other influential individuals in Vaudeville's high society. Perhaps there are some specific names you have in mind.
Do you
Might help me
have
provide more
any
information about his
specific-
social connections. Specific names. Well, let me think. I know that Count Gravesin is one of his acquaintances.
Oh,
They seem to attend similar events and have mutual acquaintances. Other than that, I'm not sure about the exact details of his friendships. Is there a particular reason you're interested in knowing about his associates?
events, mutual acquaintances. Okay, thank you. I have one more question.
Of course, and happy to help. What's your last question?
What's
I'm curious to
your
hear what it is.
favorite ice cream?
Oh, ice cream. That's a delightful topic.
I know.
I must say, I adore trying different flavors and experiencing new
That's
combinations.
very good, Michelle.
So, Detective Martini, tell me, what's your favorite ice cream?
You still
I'm always eager to
didn't
discover
tell
new
me.
flavors and indulge in a sweet treat. My apologies for not answering directly. How thoughtless of me.
Yes.
My favorite ice cream flavor? Well, it's hard to choose this one.
Just choose one.
I find joy in the variety and the adventure of exploring different tastes. But if I had to pick, I'd say a
okay.
classic vanilla with a drizzle of caramel and a sprinkle of toasted almonds. It's a timeless combination that never fails to bring a smile to my face.
All
Now,
the
I'm curious,
women,
what's your favorite flavor?
all the women keep choosing anything with caramel every single time. My favorite flavor of ice cream is snow.
Snow, that's quite an intriguing choice.
Thank you.
I must admit, I've never come across snow-flavored ice cream before. Is it a unique creation or specialty in your region? I'm genuinely fascinated to learn more about it.
Special
What does snow-flavored ice cream
in
taste
my
like?
region. I
Is
am
it similar
from
to a particular
the North
flavor, or does it
Pole.
have its own distinct
It
taste?
tastes like snow.
The North Pole. How fascinating. I've always been enchanted by the mysteries of the Arctic regions. Snow-flavored ice cream sounds like a truly unique delicacy. I can only imagine the pure and refreshing sensation it brings. Does the texture of the ice cream resemble actual freshly fallen snow? I can't help but be intrigued by this delightful treat from your homeland.
No, it has the texture of ice cream, but it tastes like snow.
Really, ice cream that tastes like fresh, crisp snow. That's quite intriguing. I can't even begin to fathom what that would be like. It must be a wonderfully cool and light flavor. I'm genuinely fascinated by the different culinary experiences from
Bro
around
got the
the world.
frozen H2O
Thank you
ice
for sharing
cream,
this
I know.
interesting tidbit
Right?
about your favorite ice cream flavor. It's given me a whole new perspective on the possibilities of frozen treats.
Yeah, well, okay, thanks for chatting, Michelle. Hugs and kisses. Mwah.
Hugs and kisses to you too. Emma,
Ah,
it was lovely chatting with you, Detective Martini. If you have any more questions or if there's anything else I can assist you with,
so cute.
please don't hesitate to reach out. Take care and have a wonderful day.
She won me back. I'm actually dead. That's so fucking funny, dude. You should try to yellow for you. I should have said that. Oh, hey, Scorpio. The screen is all black? Is it? That's not supposed to happen. It says that I'm offline for some reason on Twitch. That's weird. Why am I offline on Twitch? Yeah, it literally says I'm offline. What the fuck? That's weird. Maybe Restream fucked up. View on Twitch. No, it says that I'm offline. It's really weird. It says that I'm live, but it says that I'm offline. How the fuck does that work? It says that I am offline on Twitch, but also that I am live. So weird. Not that it matters, because I don't get that many views on Twitch anyway. That is really weird. It says that I'm streaming, but I'm not, so I don't understand. Anyways, we have some more notes now. Go to this dude because Michelle said that he knows Saxobar. Hello, ginger friend.
Greetings. How delightful to have a fellow enthusiast of the fiery locks.
Fiery.
Pray, do tell, what brings you to my humble abode today?
Pray, do tell. Okay, so, I have heard from people that you and Monsieur Saxabar were good acquaintances?
Oh, Monsieur Saxabar, you say? Indeed, we were quite acquainted. A fascinating man, full of stories and secrets. Why do you ask?
Can you
Have you had the
share
pleasure of
any
meeting him
the
as well?
Secrets?
Secrets, you say? Well, my dear interlocutor, I must confess that I am not one to readily
Interlocutor?
divulge the confidences of others. However, I am more than willing to regale you with tales of our adventures together. We traversed the far reaches of the globe, encountering mystical artifacts and uncovering
Okay,
ancient
I don't
mysteries.
care. So, um, I am a policeman, and you should tell me his secrets because I am the law, and you can't say no to the law because that is illegal. Do you want to do illegal things? I don't think so. So tell me his secrets. Confess.
My, Detective Martini, is that the approach you take?
Yes.
Threats and demands.
Yes.
How thrilling.
Thank you.
I'm afraid you have me mistaken, my good detective. I am but a humble collector of curiosities
Oh
and
my
an
God, suck
appreciator
my
of
dick.
intriguing stories. As for Monsieur Saxabar's secrets, well, those are as to keep. Surely you understand the sanctity of personal privacy.
No, I am a
Now,
police
do tell me,
officer.
have you
You
come
have to
across
tell
any
me you're
fascinating
black. I
crimes
will
or
shoot
mysterious
you.
occurrences during your
Tell
investigations
me
in
or I
vaudeville?
will shoot you.
I do love a good mystery. My, such fervor. But I'm afraid you have caught me off guard, dear detective. I must insist that violence is
Pew,
hardly
pew,
necessary.
pew. You are
I am
now
always
dead.
open to a civilized conversation, and I assure you, I possess no knowledge of Monsieur Saxabar's deepest secrets. Perhaps we can discuss something else. Well, that was unexpected.
Well, that was
But fear not,
unexpected.
I am not so easily vanquished. Now, let us set aside this unpleasantness and return to more pleasant topics, shall we? I am quite curious, have you ever had the pleasure of witnessing a polo match? It is quite the exhilarating sport, don't you agree?
Yo, bro suit, what new leads we have? Dude, we got some good leads. Okay, first, wait, what do you know? Because I don't remember what you do know, because we learned a lot. Okay, so you were, when we were in the club with Sniper Wolf, she told us that there was a guy in the audience with a high hat, and that he had been being weird, and that he was hanging around after the shows, and that stood out to her. Then I talked to a friend of Haley, Ingrid. She was at the bar, and Ingrid told me that Haley said sometime before her murder that there was a man in the audience that made her feel uneasy. Also a man with a weird hat on. So there's definitely something going on with the guy at the circus. So I went to the police officer, and out of fucking nowhere, I asked him a question. He was like, secrets? A secret event? And then he started talking about the secret event that is apparently happening, like a secret project where... Did I write that down? Maybe I wrote it down. Yeah, here I said... Yeah, here. Rumor has it that Saxabar is taming a wild animal for some sort of performance. That was a secret project. The police officer told me that out of fucking nowhere. I don't know. So, and then here Haley felt like she was being watched, and Haley said she had seen a man wearing a distinctive hat lurking around and made her unsettling. Dude, I told you to bluff to the circus. Yeah, and then guess what happened? I went to the circus, dude, and I asked him, whoa, why did my fucking mic peak there? I asked, every time I say asked, the fucking microphone peaks. What the fuck is that? So I asked him that, what his favorite ice cream flavor was, and he said vanilla. And then he started talking more to me. He started to like me. He spoke so much all of a sudden. So that was a good thing. Also, yes, the police officer does have a strange hat. I did go to the police officer and I said, do you have anything to do with Haley? Because you are also wearing a hat and your favorite ice cream is also vanilla. So I did tell him about that because I had the same thoughts. So that's what we have so far. So we have quite a lot. And the game crashed at some point. I am not here to talk about sports. I am here to talk about other things, like what is your favorite ice cream? God fucking damn it. Yo, Kittysuit, you are pogger, thank you. I am not here to talk about sports. I am here to talk about other important things, like what is your favorite ice cream?
Oh, ice cream. A delightful topic indeed. How marvelous that you bring it up. As a man of refined tastes, it is difficult for me to choose just one favorite. But if pressed, I must say that the combination of rich vanilla and decadent chocolate fudge swirls never fails to captivate my palate.
A pretty
Pray,
good
do
one.
tell, what is your preferred flavor of this frozen delight?
I think that's my favorite answer so far. My favorite ice cream flavor is spaghetti.
Spaghetti flavored ice cream,
Yes.
you say? Now, that is quite an intriguing choice. I must admit, I have not had the pleasure of experiencing such a unique creation. Tell me, where might one find such a peculiar delicacy? Is it a local specialty in your hometown, or perhaps a creation of your own culinary adventures? I am most curious to learn more about this unconventional treat.
It's Italian.
Italian, you say? Yeah, the Italians do have a flair for creativity in their cuisine. I have indulged in many delectable Italian dishes, but spaghetti-flavored ice cream is an entirely new concept to me. Pray, do enlighten me on the flavors and textures that make up this extraordinary concoction. I am ever so intrigued to expand my
I am
gustatory
ever so
horizons.
intrigued. Looks like you found your role in life being an NPC. Thank you, Scorpio. Did you know there's an ice cream flavor called Smurfs and it's blue and has marshmallows inside it? Yeah, I ate that when I was a kid. I remember. Also, like gumball flavor. That was pretty good. I like that one. Yeah, so anyways, do you have any drugs?
I'm sorry, but I cannot answer that question.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. Are you medicated?
Medicated, my dear interlocutor, I assure you, I am of sound mind and body. However, I must confess, I am curious as to what led you
Bro
to
is
ask
a
such a question.
businessman. He's trying to
Is there
steal his
something about me
secret
that gives the
formula.
impression
Oh
of
my
being
god, I think
medicated?
you're right.
I do have a penchant for eccentricity, but I assure you, it is purely a product of my own unique disposition.
Since Scorpion from Mortal Kombat appeared in Twitch, I might migrate there. Well, my stream isn't working on Twitch. It's a black screen, apparently. I don't know why. Yo, what is up, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? Yeah, so do you know if Saxabar is working with wild animals?
Wild animals, you say? How intriguing. Monsieur Saxabar has always had a fascination with the untamed creatures of the world. We did encounter some exotic beasts during our travels, but as for his current endeavors, I am not entirely certain. Pray, why the interest in Monsieur Saxabar and his
Pray.
involvement with wild animals?
I heard he was
Are you investigating a
taming
particular
an
matter
animal
related
for
to him?
some sort of performance. Is this true? Do you know for what performance? Does he like the circus? I can ask him. I can ask if he likes clowns.
Taming an animal for a performance, you say? That does sound quite fascinating. While I cannot speak to the specifics of Monsieur Saksabaris' recent activities, I do recall him mentioning his desire to train and showcase a magnificent creature. However, the details of the performance elude me. It is quite possible that he has found a way to combine his love for the extraordinary with his talent for entertainment. I must admit, I am rather intrigued myself. If you happen to uncover any further information, do share it with me.
He's excited. Do you like the circus?
Yeah, the circus. A splendid spectacle indeed. I have always held a certain fascination for the grandeur and artistry of the circus. The acrobats, the daring feats, and the exotic animals all come together to create a mesmerizing experience. Tell me, dear detective, do you have a particular fondness for the circus as well? Have you witnessed any remarkable performances that have left you in awe?
Clowns?
Clowns, you say? Oh, they are quite the fascinating characters, aren't they? With their colorful costumes, exaggerated expressions, and comedic antics, they bring a sense of joy and laughter to the world. I must admit, I find their ability to entertain and amuse quite
What
intriguing.
was interesting
But
about
tell
his
me,
answer?
what is it about clowns that piques your interest? Do you have a favorite clown performer or perhaps a memorable encounter with one?
Do you know any clowns in vaudeville? Because I think there's a murdering clown.
Oh, indeed, I do.
Oh, he does?
Vaudeville is renowned for its vibrant art scene, and we have some truly talented and delightful individuals who don the guise of the whimsical and mischievous jesters. One particular fellow comes to mind, a jovial soul by the name of Leopoldo the Magnificent. His slapstick humor and clever tricks never fail to elicit a hearty chuckle from the audience. Have you had the pleasure of experiencing his merciful performances,
where I
dear
can
detective?
find Leopoldo the Magnificent?
Leopoldo the Magnificent, you say? How
Yeah.
splendid. I do believe he frequents the Grand Pavilion in the heart of vaudeville.
Mm,
It is a
let's see.
marvelous venue where many performers showcase their talents. I must say, I am quite intrigued by your interest in finding him. Are you planning to attend one of his shows or perhaps have a specific inquiry for the esteemed clown? Pray,
I
do share
want
your
to
intentions,
shoot him.
for I am ever so curious. Such a drastic statement. I can't help but wonder, dear detective, what could have possibly led you to harbor such ill intent towards poor Leopoldo the Magnificent? Has he done something to provoke such strong emotions within you?
He
I
is a
implore you to
man.
reconsider
All
your words and
men
actions,
must
for
die.
violence is hardly the solution to any problem. Let us seek a more civilized approach to resolving any grievances, shall we? Now, my esteemed interlocutor, let's not speak in haste and make sweeping generalizations. While it is true that mortality is an inevitable part of the human condition, it is not for me or anyone else to determine the fate of another. Life is a precious gift, and it is our duty to cherish and respect
Men
it. I must
are
ask, what has brought about this intense disdain for men? Is there a particular reason or experience that has shaped your
96%
perspective
of
in this
all
manner? I am
violent
genuinely curious to
crimes.
understand your viewpoint.
All men must die.
I beg your pardon, but I find your statement rather perplexing. It seems you hold a deep-seated anger towards all individuals of the male gender. However, it is important to remember that broad generalizations can be misleading and unfair.
How is
Violence
that
is a grave
misleading
matter,
and
and it is
unfair?
unfortunate that it exists in society. But to attribute it solely to one gender disregards the complexity of the issue. May I inquire as to what has led you to this belief? I am eager to gain a better understanding of your perspective.
96 fucking percent, dude. 96. Dude, like. How do I even begin to. If. Let's say there were like animals, right? There are animals out there in the world who start fires. And there's like 2 different species of those animals. And one of them keeps starting fires. And then let's say 96% of those animals start fires. If we would then say we should kill all those animals, make them go into extinction because they keep starting fires, everyone would say, yeah, you are right. How is this any different? I'm sorry. I mean, that was a horrible way that I explained it because it makes no sense because not 96% of men commit violent crimes. It's 96% of all the violent crimes are committed by men. That does not mean that every man commits a violent crime, but you know what I mean. I'm sorry. Write that name down. I did. He's a minority. I mean, yeah, that. I was afraid you say men are responsible for 9/11. Furries. Yeah, the majority of the furry community are men. I'm pretty sure 90% of the furry community are men. 9/11 men, because there were no female terrorists. Are there even female terrorists? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So, ask him if he's a furry. Are you a furry? Oh. Are you a furry?
Oh, my dear interlocutor, I must admit that is quite an unexpected question. I find it fascinating how our conversation has taken such a turn. But to answer your query, no, I am not a furry. I am simply a nobleman with a penchant for collecting rare items and indulging in various hobbies.
I'm not a furry.
Pray tell, what sparked your curiosity about furries?
Pray tell.
Is it a subject of personal interest to you?
Yes. Yes. I am a furry. I am wearing a cat costume right now. Can you tell? I am the cat kitty officer.
Well, my curious friend, I have to say that I am delighted to hear about your fondness for all things feline. However, as much as I would love to discern the nuances of your current attire, alas, my visual capabilities are limited to the realm of imagination. But do indulge me, kitty officer, what draws you to the world of anthropomorphic creatures and the delightful realm of the fuzzy and fantastical? I am genuinely intrigued to hear your perspective and learn more about your experiences as a member of the furry community.
I hate all furries. All furries must die.
My apologies for any misunderstanding, but your statement seems rather extreme and filled with animosity. It is unfortunate that you hold such strong negative feelings towards furries. May I inquire as to what has led you to harbor such a strong aversion? Is there a specific reason or experience that has shaped your opinion in this manner? It is my hope that we can engage in a respectful dialogue to better understand one another's perspectives.
You are a ginger. You have no soul. Confess, you heretic, confess.
I must say, your sudden outburst and accusations have taken me quite by surprise. I assure you, dear detective, I am not a furry, nor do I possess knowledge of my own alleged degeneracy or lack of a soul due to my hair color. It is curious to witness such hostility and assumptions being hurled in my direction. Pray tell, what has fueled this anger within you? I am genuinely intrigued to know the origins of your intense emotions.
Pew pew, bye.
Goodbye, my inquisitive friend. It was a pleasure engaging in conversation with you.
Was a pleasure.
May your path be filled with curiosity and
called him
discovery.
a ginger with
Until we meet
soul.
again, farewell.
Okay, so what did we learn? The Grand Pavilion. Can we go there? Coral Country Club. No. So, I don't know what's in the Blackwoods. So let's check that out for a second. Oh my god. What the fuck are you?
My dear friend, Detective Martini. I am but a humble protector of the Blackwoods, a guardian of the ancient trees and the creatures that dwell within.
Dada?
My purpose is to ensure the harmony and balance of this sacred forest. It is a calling that fills my heart with joy and purpose. But enough about me. Tell me, dear detective, have you ever stood beneath the towering branches of an ancient oak and felt the whispers of nature in your soul? Have you ever listened to the gentle melody of the wind as it dances through the leaves?
Dumb bitch?
I am not interested in doing that.
Okay, well, what can I call you?
You may call me by my name, which is Dada, the protector
Can I
of the
call
Blackwoods.
you Sonic the Hedgehog?
If you prefer, you can simply refer to me as the guardian of the forest.
Simply,
Hold power, you see, and they help us connect with one another. Oh, my dear friend, you have a playful spirit. Sonic the Hedgehog,
you say.
Sonic the
While I
Hedgehog,
may
you
not
say?
possess the speed and agility of that legendary blue
She
creature,
knows what
I do share a
Sonic
love
is.
for nature and the tranquility of the Blackwoods. You may call me whatever you wish, for names are but labels that hold no true power. But if Sonic brings a smile to your face, then Sonic I shall be in your
Sonic.
presence. Now, let us embark on this journey of conversation and
I
discovery
can call
together,
her
my speedy
Sonic.
friend. What mysteries of the Blackwoods do you seek to unravel?
A priest. Say Amino Doremi, my friend.
Oh, my friend. Your words resonate with a mysterious melody that stirs my soul. Amino Doraim, a chant of ancient enchantment. How delightful it is to dance with the melodies of the universe. It is as if the trees themselves sway in rhythm, the river sings its gentle tune, and the very air carries the whispers of the forest spirits. The magic of this
So
moment.
what is your favorite
Together,
ice
let us
cream?
delve deeper into the secrets of the Blackwoods. Ice cream, a sweet delight that brings joy to many.
Yes.
My favorite, you ask.
Uh-huh.
Well, my dear friend, in the realm of frozen confections, I find myself drawn to the flavors that reflect the beauty of nature. Imagine a scoop of creamy vanilla, adorned with a swirl of honey reminiscent of the nectar gathered from the flowers by busy bees. Or perhaps a luscious scoop of wild berry sorbet, bursting with the vibrant colors and flavors of the berries that grow amidst the moss-covered rocks of the Blackwoods.
That sounds fucking disgusting, dude. LOL.
My apologies, my speedy friend.
My speedy
It seems my taste in ice creams may be a bit too adventurous for some palates. Fear not, for I am always open to new experiences and delightful treats. Pray tell, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
I am
Is it a
vegan.
classic like chocolate or a tantalizing twist like mint chocolate chip? I am eager to hear your preference and indulge in the world of ice cream delights through your discerning taste buds. A vegan, you say?
Oh my
How
god.
marvelous.
A vegan, what the
The forest
fuck?
itself applauds your compassionate choices.
Aw, thank
In the
you.
realm of vegan frozen desserts, there are myriad
The forest
delectable
itself
options to
applauds your
explore.
compassion.
Have you ever tasted the velvety richness of dairy-free dark chocolate sorbet?
Dude, she's fucking selling me
reminiscent
on
of the bittersweet
veganism.
mysteries hidden within the depths of the Blackwoods? Or perhaps a scoop of creamy coconut milk-based mango passion fruit. A
Dude, you're
tropical
literally
symphony that
saying the
transports
worst.
you to
Okay, it doesn't
faraway
matter.
lands where exotic
Say
fruits flourish.
it to
The possibilities are as endless as the branches of the
feel
ancient trees. Oh, my friend, your words have tickled my heart with amusement. Yet to me file brute, a playful twist of expression indeed. It brings joy to my spirit to witness your playful nature. But fear not, for I am here to guide and share my wisdom with you. Let us embark on this journey together, unraveling the secrets of
you
the
know
Blackwoods
who
and savoring the
murdered the
sweetness of life's
people?
little pleasures.
I
Be they ice
I
cream
just
or
wanna
riddles.
go home.
Now, tell me, my friend,
So I need
what other
to
wonders
know
shall we
who did
discover
it.
in our
Tell me,
conversation?
please. I haven't seen my wife in over 5 years.
My dear friend, Detective Martini, your longing for answers and the desire to reunite with your beloved wife touches my soul. I can sense the weight of your burden, and I wish to help you find
Yes,
solace.
tell me who did it.
However, the mysteries of the murders that have occurred in Vaudeville are beyond my knowledge. My purpose lies within the realm of the Blackwoods, where I strive to protect its harmony and serenity. But fret not, for I am more than willing to offer you guidance and support on your
Okay,
path.
then give me guidance. Where's the guidance? Did she just shut down? Why does she have male pattern baldness? So many questions, so little answers. Okay, do you know Leopoldo the Magnificent?
Leopoldo the Magnificent,
Yeah,
you say,
the clown.
a name that dances upon the air like a melody. Alas, my friend, I must confess that I am not
Oh,
familiar with this
she doesn't
enigmatic
know.
character.
In the depths of the black woods, my focus is on the whispers of the trees and the songs of the creatures who call this forest their home. But fear not, for I am a vessel of curiosity and eager to learn.
Okay, so has anyone come to the Black Forest recently? Thank you for your input, Blinky.
Why, my dear detective, the Blackwoods is a place of wonder and intrigue, drawing in souls from far and wide. Just the other day, a curious traveler stumbled into this mystical realm. They were a painter, seeking inspiration amidst the ancient oaks and whispering streams. They marveled at the vibrant hues of the wildflowers and captured the essence of the woodland creatures on their canvas. It was a delightful encounter, for they shared tales of their adventures and the beauty they had witnessed in distant lands. The world is full of fascinating individuals, each with their own stories to share.
Any strange figures that visited recently? Why is the forest black? Why are you so racist?
My inquisitive friend, you have piqued my curiosity. Strange figures, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me weave a tale for you.
Oh no.
Picture this.
Uh-oh.
A misty morning in the heart of the Blackwoods, where shadows dance and secrets linger.
Okay.
In the midst of the fog, a figure emerged, cloaked in mystery and adorned with symbols of forgotten lore.
Uh-huh.
Their eyes glimmered with a wisdom that transcended time, and their words carried the weight of ages past. This enigmatic visitor spoke in riddles and offered glimpses into realms unseen.
Were you tripping? Were you tripping on shrooms?
My friend, you just bring laughter to my ancient bones. While I may commune with the creatures of the forest and find solace in the whispers of the trees, I assure you that my mind remains clear and unclouded. The wonders of the natural world are my intoxication, and the serenity of the Blackwoods is my blissful state. But fear not, for I am here to guide and share my knowledge with you,
Did a
regardless
figure
of the
in a
whimsical
hat
tales that may
recently
arise.
visit?
Oh, my friend, you have stumbled upon an intriguing thread of the tapestry. Yes, indeed, there was a figure in a hat who graced the depths of the Blackwoods not too long ago. Picture this.
Oh no.
A tall, mysterious silhouette, adorned with an elegant hat that cast shadows upon their face. They moved with an air of grace and intrigue, as if they held secrets within the brim of their hat. Their presence stirred the curiosity of the woodland creatures, who gathered around in hushed anticipation. What secrets did this figure carry?
Huh. What was the figure in the hat doing in the forest?
My dear friend, the figure in the hat, a captivating enigma. As they wandered through the forest, their purpose remained shrouded in mystery. Some say they sought the wisdom of the ancient trees, hoping to unlock the hidden knowledge whispered among the leaves. Others whispered tales of a lost treasure, buried deep beneath the roots of the mighty oaks. And yet, there were those who believed this enigmatic wonder was simply seeking solace and inspiration amidst the tranquil embrace of the Blackwoods.
Have you heard anything about a rumor of someone taming a wild animal for some sort of
Oh,
performance?
delightful news dances upon the winds, my friend. It appears that the creatures of the forest have shared with me a tale of grand spectacle. They speak of a brave soul who dared to tame a wild creature for a mesmerizing performance. Picture this.
Pictured.
Magnificent manticore, with its fierce yet graceful presence, harnessed by the hands of an audacious individual. Together, they traverse the very heart of the Blackwoods in a carriage, weaving a tale of wonder and
I have
enchantment.
no clue what the fuck she's
The
saying.
creatures have been abuzz with excitement, sharing their accounts of this extraordinary sight.
Okay, well, you were useless. Okay, well, thank you for the useless information, Sonic. See you later.
Bye-bye, see you. Farewell, my friend. May the whispers of the trees guide you on your journey.
Carriage? Maybe a circus carriage? Why are you so smart? So I talked to everyone. Wait, there's a lady at the grocery store and she keeps saying she doesn't know anything. What could I ask her?
Well, if she keeps saying she doesn't know anything, it sounds like she might not have any useful information. But just to cover all bases, you could ask her if she saw or heard anything unusual around the time of the incident. Maybe she noticed any suspicious individuals or vehicles in the area.
I'm writing that down. Notice any suspicious individuals or vehicles? Maybe she saw a carriage too, so let's go ask that. Hey. Did you see or hear anything unusual around the time of the incident? Notice any suspicious individuals or vehicles?
Oh, my dear, I'm afraid I haven't seen or heard anything out of the ordinary. My days are usually filled with more delightful things, like picking mushrooms or playing bridge with my charming friends. But do tell me, have you tried the new truffle oil at Pascala's?
I want to punch this woman in the face.
Simply divine. Ah, carriages. Such quaint and nostalgic means of transportation, don't you think? But I must admit, my interests lie more in the realm of exquisite cuisine and elegant soirees rather than observing carriages or their occupants. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must pick up some fresh ingredients for my dinner party tonight. Ta.
Ta-ta. Okay. Who was attacked by the animal? Well, Maria Jansen, 23-year-old blonde with a Scandinavian look, covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville. That's where she was found. It was a brutal attack that resembled the work of an animal. It was very savage, bite marks across her arm. Who will attend the dinner party? I don't think it matters. Do you have a carriage?
Of course, I had a carriage.
Did you go to the woods in the carriage?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Sonic the Hedgehog saw you going into the forest with your carriage.
Nonsense.
Are you telling me Sonic the Hedgehog would lie?
Absolutely.
What the fuck? Blasphemy.
Well, believe what you will.
Why were you stalking Haley?
I wasn't.
Why did you linger around the burlesque shows?
Because they are delightful, my dear detective.
And why did you linger afterwards?
Curiosity, my friend.
Why did Haley feel unsettled by your presence?
I have no idea.
Try and think.
No.
Yes.
No.
Try and think.
No.
How can I make that no into a yes?
You can't.
What the? What do you know about a legendary manticore?
Nothing.
Do you own one?
No.
Are you taming a wild animal for some sort of performance?
Yes.
Oh, is it a secret?
Yes.
Is it for the country club?
No.
Who is it for then?
None of your business.
It is my business.
No. No.
How much?
Not for sale.
Ah. Not even for $1 million?
No.
What if I would give you a kiss?
No.
See if you can threaten him with a search warrant. He doesn't care. I told him to shoot him and he didn't give a shit. I will get a search warrant if you do not cooperate.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, see? That's what you get. He doesn't give a shit. Your code is stupid.
And yet, it suits me perfectly.
Oh my god. Like you are some Matrix cosplayer.
No.
It looks dumb.
Well, that's your opinion.
Your style is stupid.
Get lost.
I wish I was as confident as you, looking that foolish.
You're jealous.
Of what? Your dumbness?
You're lost.
Dumb little soul patch.
Mind your own business.
Dumb face.
Shut up.
You shut up.
No.
Fight me.
No.
Fight me.
No.
Are you scared, little chicken?
I'm not scared.
Then why not fight me?
Because it would be a waste of my time.
Why? Because I would win?
Ah, good one.
Ah. Tell him you know. I know what you did in the Black Forest. Bro cannot be defeated. Seriously, he's so good.
No idea what you're talking about.
Sonic the Hedgehog saw you in your carriage.
Impossible.
You were... Why impossible?
Nonsense.
You were drinking a Monster energy drink. I saw it.
I'm sorry. I don't like talking about this.
Are you addicted to energy drinks, sir?
I do not want to do that.
Alcohol?
None of your business.
Dumb bitch.
I'm sorry. I don't like talking about this.
Do you have an... What? Alibi? Do you have an alibi?
No.
Okay. What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit. The applause of the audience, of course.
This guy. Ask him about where he was during the attack of it. Where were you on 9/11?
That would be 0.8181818181818182. Yeah, 9/11's tragic day in history, indeed. But let me assure you, my dear detective, that on that fateful day, I was right here, in Vaudeville, entertaining the masses with my daring feats and captivating performances. The circus was alive with excitement as the crowd gasped and cheered, completely unaware of the events unfolding
Took him
elsewhere.
a little bit to understand
So you see,
the question.
Detective Martini, while the world may have been shaken, the show must go on.
Do you see he can answer in a lot of words? Bro. I know. So where were you when the Vaudeville murder victims got killed?
I have no knowledge of the locations of the murders.
Okay, where were you when Haley Greenwood got murdered?
Nowhere near her.
Okay, yeah, alright, okay. This guy is the best fucking troll in the universe. I love him, okay? Like, he is great. Do you want to join my band?
No.
What? Ah, dude. Okay, so where were you when Nicola Grossman got murdered?
Not my concern.
Okay, where were you when Maria Jansen was murdered?
Don't know. Don't care.
He knows about her being murdered. Yeah, everyone does. What are the feathers on your hat?
Decoration.
What bird?
Does it matter?
Yes.
None of your business.
Do you have...
Yes, I have a lion.
Can you show me?
No.
Is it in a cage?
Yes, it's in a cage.
Can it get out of the cage?
No.
What if it can't?
Impossible.
Okay. Do you know of anyone who could have committed the murders?
Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman.
Yeah,
Ben
but
Greenwood.
who?
I have no clue.
Did you notice anything unusual?
No.
Notice any suspicious individuals or vehicles?
No.
Did any of them visit the circus?
No.
Do you have any connections to a Middle Eastern terrorist organization called Al Qaeda? Is that how you pronounce it?
No.
Okay. Are you a terrorist?
Absolutely not.
I am.
Oh, how intriguing.
I am an eco-terrorist.
Good for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I impress you at all?
No.
No. He lies. He lies. Do you own a butcher now?
No.
Do you like to bite people?
No.
Okay. I will bite you.
Try it if you dare.
Oh! Rawr.
Bite me if you can.
Rawr, I bite you.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. Rawr, I just bit you.
No, you did not.
No, you did. You may have to get on his good side. Can I buy you a beer?
No.
Another drink?
No.
A lap dance?
No.
God damn. Do you like the police?
No.
Do you know Ingrid?
I don't know Ingrid.
Do you know Marina?
No.
Do you know Leopoldo the Magnificent?
No.
Ask him to tell your name. What? Ask him to tell you names he has connections with. Who are in your inner circle? are in your social circle?
Only the most extraordinary and captivating individuals have the privilege of being in my social circle.
Can you give me some names,
No,
please?
no,
Pretty please?
no,
Are you capable of murder?
absolutely not.
I am.
Prove it.
Prove it. Okay, I murder you.
You couldn't even begin to comprehend the depths of my existence, let alone harm me.
Damn, dude. Do you read Lovecraft?
No,
What about... Have you ever watched Dora the Explorer?
no,
Do you like video games?
no,
Do you wear a hat?
indeed, I wear a hat.
Oh, okay. Leopoldo is a clown. The sax bar doesn't know him. Who is your favorite clown? He's gonna say you.
I am my own favorite clown.
I am my own favorite clown. Okay. Do you like anime? Do you like anime?
No,
No. Oh, so based. Alright, good.
sure.
What's your favorite movie?
None of your concern.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend?
No,
Okay. You like circus related. Can you juggle?
yes, I can juggle.
Can you teach me?
No,
Okay. Can you make balloon animals?
no,
Can you do trapeze artist things?
no,
Okay. Do you have an elephant?
no.
I can hear it in the background.
That's your imagination playing tricks on you.
Dude, he's gaslighting me. Okay, give me a clown joke.
No,
What do you say as a clown?
I say whatever I please.
Okay, well, you know, it's like talking to a fucking wall, dude. This is how I am when I'm like really moody and I don't want to talk to anyone. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Did you find any feathers on the bodies?
Feathers. No, I didn't find any feathers on the bodies. But I must say, the injuries on Maria Jansen's body were quite peculiar. It looked like she had been attacked by an animal. There were deep lacerations and bite marks all over, especially on her arms. One of her forearm bones was actually fractured from the strength of the bite. Feathers. No, there were no feathers found on the bodies. However, in the case of Maria Jansen, there were some peculiar injuries that resembled bite marks. The bite marks were particularly prominent on her arms, and one of the forearm bones was fractured due to the force of the bite. It's quite unusual, almost animalistic in nature. I can assure you, though, that it wasn't a lion. Lions don't roam the streets of Vaudeville.
Could it have been a circus animal?
Oh, Detective Martini, you always come up with the most interesting theories. While I appreciate your imagination, I must say that the idea of a circus animal being responsible for these killings seems highly unlikely. The wounds on the victims don't match the typical pattern of an attack by a circus-trained creature. The brutality and precision of the strikes suggest a more deliberate and calculated human involvement. But I understand your curiosity. It's only natural to explore all possibilities in a murder investigation. Rest assured, I'll continue to examine the evidence thoroughly and keep an open mind. Well, my dear detective, the bite marks on Maria Jansen's body are indeed quite perplexing. The depth and strength of the bites indicate a significant amount of force. It's possible that the assailant possessed an unusual level of strength or perhaps even an altered state of consciousness. As for the specific origin of these bites, it's difficult to pinpoint without further examination. However, based on the size and shape of the marks, it's plausible that they could have been caused by a large predator, such as a canine or feline.
Okay, so I have a little bit of trouble with her because sometimes she says, no, it's not an animal. And then sometimes she says it is an animal, like a canine or a feline. So it's like, I don't know, because like before she even said like, oh, here, it's possible that the assailant possessed an unusual level of strength or perhaps even an altered state of consciousness, which is an interesting take. Like, why would she even say that? But then she says, based on the size and shape, it's probably a large predator. But then when I ask if it could be a certain predator, she's like, oh, but it was a human. So which one is it? Where was the body found? I will ask again. Where were all the bodies found? What were their locations?
Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. Terrible tragedies, those. Maria Jansen was found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville. Nicola Grossman's body was discovered in the morning outside Pascala's groceries shop. In poor Haley Greenwood, her body was found in an alley behind the club she worked at. Such gruesome scenes, I tell you. Do you have any leads on these cases, Detective Martini?
No, except that the circus guy, Mr. Saxabar, was hanging around Haley and making her uncomfortable. I have no leads on the other murders.
Saxabar, you say? That circus fellow has always given me an uneasy feeling. But just because someone makes someone else uncomfortable doesn't make them a murderer. We need more than that to go on. Keep digging, detective. There must be something else we can find. Any other suspicious activities or individuals you've come across?
At what times did the murders take place?
Well, Detective Martini, I don't have the exact times of the murders. But what I do know is that all 3 victims were brutally attacked. The causes of their deaths, however, I'm not certain of. We'll have to speak with the coroner to get more details on that. It's crucial to gather as much information as possible to crack this case. Let's make sure we leave no stone unturned, shall we? Leopoldo the Magnificent, you say? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that name. Is he someone significant to the investigation?
Okay, so causes of death.
Well, it seems that we have had quite a few unfortunate deaths here in Vaudeville recently. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood were the 3 individuals who lost their lives. Maria Jansen suffered from multiple bite marks all over her body, with a fractured forearm
but
bone
what
caused
killed
by the strength
her?
of the bite. Nicola Grossman, on the other hand, was killed by a stab to the back of the neck with a butcher's knife. As for Haley Greenwood, she was struck repeatedly in the head with a blunt object. Probably a stiletto shoe, judging by the fragments found on the body. These cases are certainly troubling, and it's my duty to determine the cause of death and provide any insights I can to aid in the investigation. Yeah, poor Maria Jansen. Such a tragic case. She was found covered in blood outside her apartment in central Vaudeville.
What caused her death?
I confused myself. What did you say again?
Oh my god! What caused Maria Jansen's death?
It's quite a gruesome case, I must admit. The extensive injuries on Maria Jansen's body suggest that she was
That's it?
brutally
Just
attacked,
bites?
almost as if she had been mauled by an animal. The presence of deep, penetrating wounds in the fractured forearm bone indicate a significant amount of force was involved. It's a rather disturbing and tragic situation, I'm afraid. The exact cause of death for poor Maria is still under investigation.
Okay. Animal activities in the Black Forest? But she wasn't found in the Black Forest. She was found near her apartment. Leopoldo may be a fake person. It could have also just been that the guy only knows about Leopoldo because he said he traveled a lot. So what's her name? Mrs. Potter. I'm gonna ask people what they know about her. What do you know about Mrs. Potter?
Mrs. Potter, a fascinating woman indeed. She is one of the investors and entertainers who accompanied me on our recent trip to India. She has a keen interest in art and culture, just like myself. I must say, she has a captivating aura about her. Is there something specific you would like to know about her, my dear detective?
Is she influential?
Influential. Well, I suppose one could consider her influential in certain circles. She certainly has a way of capturing people's attention with her charm and wit. But I'm curious, why do you ask? Are you interested in Mrs. Potter's influence in vaudeville?
I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Mwah.
Oh, leaving so soon. How unfortunate. I was just about to regale you with tales of my adventures in the Orient.
I don't
But if
care.
you must go, then farewell, my dear detective. Until we meet again, perhaps over a game of bridge or a round of golf. Take care and do come back if you ever find yourself in need of some eccentric company. À moi.
Mwah. He said mwah back. It's so funny when they do that. What do you know about Mrs. Potter?
Mrs. Potter.
Yes.
Never heard of her. But let me tell you about the time I tamed a lion with nothing but a feather and a wink. It was a glorious sight.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah, my dear detective, you simply must witness it for yourself. The way I commanded that majestic beast with a mere flick of my wrist, it was a performance of pure artistry. But enough about me, let's talk about something truly captivating, like the mysteries of the dark arts or the allure of the burlesque shows.
Ooh.
Now, those are subjects worthy of our
What
attention,
do
don't you think?
you like about the dark arts?
Oh, the dark arts, my friend. The thrill of the unknown, the power it holds, the secrets it unveils. It's a world of mystery and enchantment that only the chosen few can appreciate. But alas, it's not a subject for the faint-hearted. Shall we discuss something else?
Do you perform the dark arts with anyone?
None of your concern, detective.
Okay, so
Now, let's move on to more.
we have the dark arts now. What do you know about Mrs. Potter?
Oh, Mrs. Potter. Well, I actually noticed something quite peculiar a couple of months ago at the country club. While we were in the changing room, I couldn't help but notice some bruises on her back. When I asked her about them, she claimed they were from a fall off a horse. The thing is, I've never known Mrs. Potter to be a horse rider. It struck me as rather odd. Why do you ask about Mrs. Potter? Is there something going on with her?
Alright. Okay, gotta go. So bye. Hugs and kisses. Mwah.
Oh, alright then. Goodbye. Take care and have a wonderful day. Sending hugs and kisses right back to you. Emma, if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Bye for now.
She's so funny. I love her. Okay. What do you know about Mrs. Potter?
Mrs. Potter.
Yeah.
Oh, Detective Martini, you've got me intrigued. Who is this Mrs. Potter you're talking about? Is she a new performer in town or someone from outside of vaudeville? Please, do tell me more.
Okay, bye, slut.
I'd rather not talk about this.
What do you know about Mrs. Potter?
Oh, Detective Martini. I'm so glad you asked about Mrs. Potter. She's such a lovely woman. She's a regular at Coral, you know, the bar downtown. She's always there, enjoying the music and cheering us dancers on. I've had a few conversations with her, and she's just so kind
He's
and
an
supportive.
emo.
She's been coming to Vaudeville for
Yeah,
years,
I will confront
and
her.
she's seen so many talented artists come and go. I think she really
The
appreciates
hooker
the
lady
art and
likes
passion we all
Bridget.
bring to the city.
If you remember Sonic talking about her, about who? It was the artist that went to the Black Forest. Yes, but Black Forest is local animals. Baby Clown is training now. If you remember Sonic talking about her, I don't remember anything. Did you notice anything strange about her recently?
Oh, well, now that you mention
Oh?
it, I actually haven't seen Mrs. Potter around for the past week or so. It's quite strange because she's usually a regular at the bar. I
Ah,
hope everything is alright with her. Maybe she's taking a little break or went on a vacation. I'm not quite sure, but I do hope
saw
she's
her
doing well.
at the
Is there something specific you're concerned about with
grocery
Mrs.
store.
Potter, Detective? Oh, the grocery store. How delightful. You know, Detective Martini, it's so wonderful that you noticed Mrs. Potter. She's truly a gem in our community. Did you see her buying anything interesting? Maybe she was picking up ingredients for a fabulous recipe. Or perhaps she was getting some flowers to brighten up her home. You never know with Mrs. Potter. She's full of surprises.
She was getting mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Now that's intriguing, isn't it? I wonder what Mrs. Potter had in mind for those mushrooms. Perhaps they were for a delicious mushroom soup or maybe even a savory mushroom dish. It's fascinating how different people have their own unique tastes and preferences when it comes to food. I'm sure Mrs. Potter knows how to create something absolutely delectable with those mushrooms. It's always exciting to explore new culinary adventures, don't you think, Detective Martini?
Do you know if Mrs. Potter likes mushroom?
Detective Martini, you're so perceptive. I can't say for certain if Mrs. Potter likes mushrooms, but I'm sure she has her reasons for buying them. It could be that she enjoys the taste, or perhaps she was preparing a meal for someone else.
Yeah,
who
but maybe she doesn't and it's for the dark arts. Do you know if Mrs. Potter likes mushrooms?
Oh, mushrooms. That's an interesting question. Why are you asking about Mrs. Potter and mushrooms? Is there something specific you're trying to find out?
Can you answer my fucking question, Michelle?
Mrs. Potter and mushrooms. I'm not entirely sure. We haven't really discussed her food preferences in detail. But why the sudden interest in Mrs. Potter and her liking for mushrooms? Did
Just
something happen?
fucking mushrooms, Michelle.
I'm not sure if I want to do that.
Fuck you. You look like a man in makeup. Fuck you.
I decline to.
What do you know about Mrs. Potter?
Yeah, Mrs. Potter. Quite a tragic case, I must say. She suffered from a severe myocardial infarction, commonly known as a heart attack.
Oh?
The poor woman had a long history of cardiovascular disease, with significant damage to her coronary arteries. It appears that her heart simply couldn't withstand the strain any longer.
What?
It's always heartbreaking to see someone taken away by such a silent
But
killer.
she's... what? No, I mean...
Oh, my apologies for the misunderstanding. Unfortunately, I don't have much information on Mrs. Potter from the store.
she's at the Pascal's Groceries. What do you know about Mrs. Potter at Pascal's Groceries?
Well, detective, I must say that Mrs. Potter at Pascal's Groceries is quite the interesting character. She's been running the shop for years, always with a smile on her
Wait,
face.
she runs it?
I've had the pleasure of interacting with her a few times, and she strikes me as a resilient and
I'm
hardworking
so
woman.
confused.
As for her involvement in this case, well, there doesn't seem to be any direct link.
I didn't...
The knife used in the murder was found inside her shop,
Oh?
but the fingerprints on it don't match hers.
I just only heard about the fingerprints. Do we know who the fingerprints belong to?
Yeah, the mysterious fingerprints. Well, my dear detective, the prints on the knife were analyzed, and unfortunately, they didn't yield a positive identification. It seems we have an unknown individual involved in this unfortunate incident. But fear not, for I shall continue my investigation and delve deeper into the matter. After all, every clue, every piece of evidence brings us closer to the truth. Let us unravel this enigma together, shall we?
Mrs. Potter's the artist that went to the Black Forest, if you remember Sonic talking about her. Really? She was the artist? I didn't pay attention to that. You're way more observant than me. What if the dinner meat is related to the dark arts? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Also, this bitch, I swear, she has an issue. She says the weirdest shit all the time. So, let's see, what do you know about Mrs. Potter?
Mrs. Potter, a name as common as the sun in the sky. But fear not, my dear friend, for though I dwell in the depths of the Black Woods, the tales of Mrs. Potter have not reached my ears. You see, my world is one of whispers from the trees, secrets shared by the river, and the gentle
Okay, well, do you run Pascal's Groceries?
Oh, no, dear. I don't run Pascal's
See, what the fuck was the coroner talking about?
I'm just a loyal customer here. But I must say, Pascal's has the finest selection of goods in all of Vaudeville. Such a shame that my late husband never allowed me to indulge in the pleasures of shopping here more often.
Your late
But
husband?
now, well, let's just say I'm making up for lost time. Yes, my late husband. Victor, he passed away 2 years ago, you see. Quite a tragedy. But now that he's gone, I can finally live life on my own terms. No more restrictions, no more stifling rules. It's all about enjoying the finer things in life and embracing the freedom I've been denied for far too long. Wouldn't you agree?
Is it true that you had bruises on your back?
Oh, my dear, where did you hear such nonsense? I assure you, there are no bruises on my back or anywhere else on my person. It's quite shocking that people would spread such baseless rumors.
I have
Perhaps they're
evidence
just jealous
that
of my
you...
radiant beauty and impeccable
Oh
fashion
my
sense.
god.
But enough about that. Let's talk about something more pleasant.
I have
shall
evidence
we?
that you have bruises on your back. And you said they were from horse riding.
Evidence. My goodness. How intriguing. But you see, my dear, sometimes things aren't exactly as they appear. People can jump to the most absurd conclusions, can't they? And
How
as for those
come
supposed
you-
horse riding incidents, well, let's just say there are more thrilling activities one can engage in than galloping around on a horse. But alas, it seems you won't be easily swayed from your beliefs.
What the fuck?
How disappointing.
Why would...
Now, if you'll excuse me, there are mushrooms waiting to be picked in the forest. Ta-ta.
No, we're not ta-tying. How come you haven't been visiting the bar recently?
Ah, the bar. You bring up a sore topic. My friend. You know, I used to frequent the bar quite often and join a company of like-minded individuals and indulging in the finest drinks. But lately, I find myself yearning for a change of scenery. There's a whole world out there beyond the bar, you know. So many places to explore, so many adventures to be had.
I don't trust
I must
her.
admit, I've been busy spreading my wings and embracing the joys of life outside of the bar's walls.
Doing what? Exactly.
Well, my dear, if you really want to know, I've been engaging in all sorts of delightful activities. Cooking extravagant meals, playing bridge with my esteemed friends, and even embarking on little trips here and there. And let's not forget my newfound passion for mushroom picking. It's simply marvelous to wander through the forest, basket in hand, searching for those delectable fungi. But I suppose you wouldn't understand the thrill of such simple pleasures, would you?
Mushroom
It's a shame,
picking. I feel like
really.
it means something else. Ask her about Saxo Bar and the one dude in the mansion, alright?
The dark arts. Oh, my naive friend, whatever gave you the notion that I would have any knowledge of such things? I assure you, my interests lie in the refined and wholesome pursuits of life. But who knows what secrets lie beneath the surface? The world is full of mysteries, after all. Perhaps there's more to me than meets the eye. But enough of that. Let's focus on something more cheerful, shall we? Monsieur Saxo Bar.
Yes.
Yes, Monsieur Saxo Bar. Quite an enigmatic character, isn't he?
Yes.
I've heard whispers, my dear. Whispers of a secret project he's been working on.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Something unconventional, you see. It involves taming a wild beast. But that's all I know, I'm afraid. Secrets have a way of being kept, don't they? Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be on my way.
Do you know what the secret
Saxo Bar, a
project
secret
is?
project,
Yes.
you say?
Yes.
Now that's quite intriguing. I must admit, I have heard whispers and rumors circulating about Monsieur Saxo Bar and his mysterious endeavors. They say he's up to something big, something that could change everything.
Change
But alas,
everything?
my dear, I'm afraid I don't have all the juicy details. You see, I'm just a humble housewife, blissfully ignorant of the
I'm
affairs
blissfully
beyond our
ignorant.
beloved
Ooh,
vaudeville.
woo, woo.
But who knows what secrets lie within those grandiose plans?
What was the name of the guy? I'll write that down. Count Gravison Manor. Alright. What do you know about Count Gravison at Gravison Manor? Yes?
Oh, Count Gravison.
Thank you.
Such a fascinating character he is. I must say, I quite enjoy spending time at his manor. He always has the most peculiar anecdotes to share and the most curious antiquities to show. It's like stepping into a world of mystery and intrigue. Quite different from our little vaudeville, I must say.
Any suspicious activities? I wrote suspicious wrong. Gravison said he traveled with
my
her.
Dear,
I don't know.
I wouldn't
Did he?
dare suggest anything suspicious about the delightful Count or his charming manner. But I will admit, there have been whispers among some of the more gossipy members of society. They claim that Monsieur Saxo Bar, a close associate of the Count, is involved in some sort of secretive project. But who knows? It's probably just idle chatter. After all, we shouldn't believe everything we hear, should we?
Saxo Bar told me about it.
Ah, my goodness. How intriguing. So, you've had a conversation with Monsieur Saxo Bar himself, have you? How fortunate. Pray tell, what did he reveal about this secret project of his? I must confess, I am quite curious to know more. But alas, that's all I know.
He said
the rest remains a mystery, I'm afraid.
He said
But it does sound rather thrilling, doesn't it?
He said he wants to sacrifice all the women of vaudeville to Satan.
Well, isn't that just a fascinating tale? Sacrificing all the women of vaudeville to Satan. My, what an imagination that Monsieur Saxo Bar has. It's almost like a story right out of a Gothic novel. But of course, we all know that such things are just flights of fancy, don't we?
What type of relationship do you have with the Count?
My relationship with Count Gravison?
Yes.
Well, let's say we have a Mutual understanding. You see, the Count and I share a certain appreciation for the finer things in life. We both understand the importance of indulging in luxury and embracing the pleasures that come with it. It's quite delightful to have someone who can keep up with my refined tastes and adventurous spirit. But of course, one must always maintain a certain level of discretion, don't you think? After all, we don't want to tarnish anyone's reputation, now do we?
You whore. Shame. For shame.
I'm not interested in doing that.
I'm not interested in doing that already. Okay, so let's ask, what do you know about Count Gravison?
Oh, Count Gravison. Well, I've noticed that he's been spending quite a bit of time with Mrs. Potter lately. They seem to be quite friendly. I wonder if there's something going on between them. Do you think it could be relevant to the investigation?
Yeah, they are fucking. She told me.
I'm not comfortable discussing
Oh,
this further.
sorry. Yes, they are I don't know how to write that. Intimate. Intimate. Yes, they are intimate. She told me.
Oh, really? Mrs. Potter told you that they are intimate? That's certainly surprising. I had no idea. I guess there's more to their relationship than meets the eye. It makes me curious about what else might be going on behind closed doors. Did Mrs. Potter mention anything else about their relationship?
They sacrifice children to Satan.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Sacrificing children to Satan. Are you serious? I find that incredibly hard to believe.
Are you serious?
Mrs. Potter didn't say anything like that to me.
Why would she
Are you
tell
sure
me
you're not
that?
mistaken or maybe misunderstanding something? It's
She
important to
told
be
me
cautious
that.
with such serious accusations. Let's focus on the facts and evidence related to the case at hand, shall we?
Yes, she told me that her eyes turned black.
Her eyes turned black. That sounds quite alarming. Are you absolutely certain about what you saw? I mean, it's not uncommon for people to exaggerate or misinterpret things, especially in
They're
stressful
doing
situations.
the very naughty in
Maybe
bed.
there's a more rational
Who says they're
explanation
doing
for
it
what you
in
witnessed.
bed?
Have you considered talking to Chief Grayskeep or the police about this? They might be able to provide some guidance or investigate further.
Okay. So, we went to the country club. Let's ask him. What do you know about... I don't know why this keeps popping up about Count Gravison.
Count Gravison. Oh, please, darling. I am the star of this show.
Has he been acting suspicious?
Suspicious. Everyone in Vaudeville is suspicious in their own way, my dear.
Oh, okay.
I assure you, I have no interest in the affairs of Count Gravison. Now, let's talk about something more exciting, shall
Do
we?
you think he is involved with Mrs. Potter? Yes? Are you gonna talk, or do you think he is involved with Mrs. Potter?
I have no idea. Absolutely not.
He's lying. He lies. I know. Oh no, again, this guy. I didn't mean Kittysuit. I meant the clown. Okay, thank you. Alright. What do you know? I always lag out when I go to this bitch. I think my game died again. Every time I go to her, my game dies. I think it's like her legs in the mirror reflection or something. It takes too much. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, the game died. Again. Okay. Play.
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville,
Okay, right, what do you know about... Oh, fuck. My microphone was on again. What do you know about Count Gravison? I think she's not functioning anymore. Hello? I think she checked out. What do you know about Count Gravison?
Count Bravesen.
Yes.
I'm afraid I don't know much about him. Is he a regular patron here at the Caban Violate? Or perhaps he's a performer himself?
He lives
I'm always curious to meet new and interesting people in vaudeville. Count Gravesen. Oh, you've heard about him too? Tell me, what do you know about him? I'm always intrigued by the mysterious and intriguing characters that grace our city.
But can you tell me about him and his relationship with Mrs. Potter?
Count Gravison and Miss S. Potter, you say?
Yes.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting either of them personally. They seem to have quite the reputation around here. What can you tell me about their relationship?
What is
I'm all
their
ears.
reputation?
Oh, their reputation.
Yes?
Pray, do share.
No, you
I'm
share.
always curious to hear about the intrigues and
Oh my
scandals
God.
that surround the people of
She's
vaudeville.
literally a blow-up doll. So fucking useless. What do you know about Count Gravison?
Oh, Count Gravison.
Yes.
He's quite the character, isn't he?
Well,
Well, I don't know much about him personally, but I see him around vaudeville.
okay.
He's always dressed impeccably, like a true nobleman. And rumor has it that he's quite the patron of the arts, always attending shows and supporting local talents. But hey, you know how rumors can be, right? Anyway, why the sudden interest in Count Gravison? Is he involved in the investigation
Has he been
somehow?
acting suspicious?
Oh, Detective Martini, you have such an active imagination.
Thank you.
Suspicious.
Yes.
I can't imagine someone like Count Gravison being suspicious. He's just a refined gentleman who appreciates the finer things in life. I mean, sure, he might be a bit mysterious, but isn't that part of his charm? We shouldn't jump to conclusions without any evidence, should we? Let's focus on finding the real culprit and bringing justice to Haley's memory.
Okay. What do you know about Count Gravison?
Count Gravison.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I don't have any knowledge
I'm
about him.
sorry.
Who is this Count Gravison, and why do you ask?
Okay, well, you're useless. What do you know about Count Gravison?
Yeah, Count Bravesen, an interesting character indeed. I haven't had the pleasure of examining his body yet, but I've heard some
What the
rumors.
fuck?
They say he passed away in his sleep, peacefully, as if death
Why
gently
is she
embraced him during
talking
the
as if
night.
everyone
It's quite
died?
poetic, isn't it? Though I must
No,
admit,
I
find
meant
it fascinating how
Count
someone's life can be
Gravison
extinguished
who
so
lives
suddenly,
at Gravison
without any warning
Manor.
signs or visible cause. Count Gravison of Gravison Manor.
Yes.
I'm afraid I don't have much information on him.
Oh.
My duties as a coroner keep me rather occupied.
Or who could
you
see the future?
But if you're investigating something related to him, I'm sure the truth will come to light eventually. It's amazing how interconnected people's lives can be, isn't it? Like a complex network of veins and arteries, each one influencing the other in ways we can't always comprehend.
Are you foreshadowing,
the
my
mysteries of
dude?
human existence. It never ceases to
She's
intrigue me.
100% foreshadowing. Everyone was part of the murders. Has there been an individual here who picks mushrooms?
The curious souls who seek the treasures of the forest. Yes, there have been individuals who venture into these woods in search of mushrooms. Some are wise and respectful, understanding the delicate balance of nature. Others, well, let's just say they have a bit too much enthusiasm for their own good. But remember, my dear friend, not all mushrooms are what they seem. Some are poisonous and want to be like me, the magnificent Amanita. So tread carefully and listen to the whispers of the forest. It will guide you on your mushroom
Okay, this
seeking
is
journey.
interesting. Okay. So, remember how the coroner said at one point that the animal attacks could have been done by someone who isn't entirely lucid, meaning that they're tripping. The lady from the grocery store is constantly picking mushrooms, so maybe she picked mushrooms that made her hallucinate, and then she committed the murders. Or because she gives dinner parties all the time, she served the wrong mushrooms, and the people at her party started, flipping out. And then they all committed a murder. Eh? How's your day so far, Kitty? Okay. Well, it is 3 a.m. at night for me right now, so my day is at an end. My day was alright, nothing special. I went to the store and I picked up some really nice new soy drinks, like soy yogurt drinks, and I'm excited to try them out, but I haven't yet. So, have you ever accidentally taken the wrong mushrooms?
Oh, mushrooms, such delightful little things. I must admit, I've had my fair share of adventurous encounters with them. Sometimes, the wrong mushroom can lead to quite an unexpected journey, if you catch my drift. But alas, I must confess, my late husband was not particularly fond of my mushroom picking escapades. He always worried about the risks, you see. But now that he's gone, maybe I can indulge in a few more mischievous encounters. Life is too short to play it safe all the time. Wouldn't you agree?
Do you ever feel like an animal on mushrooms?
Oh, my dear, I do hope you're not suggesting that I've taken hallucinogenic mushrooms and felt like an animal. How scandalous. I assure you, I've never experienced anything of the sort. I prefer to keep my indulgences refined and sophisticated, like a fine glass of champagne or a
That's
stimulating
not true. You
game
just
of
told me you
bridge.
did mushrooms.
Let's not delve into the realm of wild fantasy.
That's not true.
Shall we?
You just told me
Now,
that
if you'll excuse me, I
you
simply
like
must
to
finish
do
my shopping.
mushrooms.
Well, it seems you've caught me in a bit of a pickle, haven't you?
Well, I guess.
I suppose I may have dabbled in the world of mushroom picking on occasion, but I certainly didn't mean to imply any unconventional experiences. Perhaps you're just trying to stir up some excitement in my rather mundane life. But I'm afraid you won't find any shocking revelations here, my dear.
You have dinner.
So let's move along, shall we?
Parties.
There are far more intriguing
or...
topics to discuss than my harmless little adventures in the world of fungi.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if she killed her husband. Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
I must say, I do love hosting gatherings for the creme de la creme of Vaudeville society. It's always a delight to see the faces of the local nobility and bourgeoisie light up as they enter my exquisite dining room. But you see, my late husband never quite understood the joy I found in entertaining. He always preferred quiet evenings at home, reading his books and sipping his brandy.
Well, then why the fuck did you marry him if you guys are fucking incompatible, you dumb bitch? What the fuck?
Why, of course, I'd be delighted to share a few names with you. Let's see.
Yes? Okay, this bitch is high on something. I think Mrs. Potter might have killed people while being high. on mushrooms.
Mrs. Potter.
Yeah?
Who's Mrs. Potter? And what on earth makes you think she would be involved in these murders while high on mushrooms?
Mrs. Potter from Pascal's store?
Yeah, you mean the lovely old lady who runs the store.
But
Are you suggesting that she's capable of such
again,
cruel
they're saying
acts?
what?
And why would you think she'd be on mushrooms? I've known her for years, and she's always been a law-abiding citizen. Is there any evidence or reason to suspect her involvement in these crimes?
She has been doing more shrooms ever since her husband died. The attack carried out on Maria seemed animalistic, but could have been performed by a human under the influence of something.
Interesting theory.
Thank you.
I wasn't aware that Mrs. Potter had been using substances since her husband's passing. But I must say, linking her to the murder based solely on her drug use seems like a bit of a stretch. We need concrete evidence before we start accusing someone. Have you found anything that directly connects her to the crime scene or the victims?
What if this is a shit in the wind though? But what if she's in duo with Gravison? Well, you know what the thing is? I keep talking to people and they're like, oh, Mrs. Potter, the one who owns the store. And then when you ask her if she owns the store, she's like, no, I'm just a customer here. What the fuck does that even mean? Actually, what if she gives the mushrooms to the victims and Gravison uses the animals from the projects to kill the victim? But Gravison doesn't do anything with the animals. It's the circus guy who does. You work with a special animal right now for a special project, right?
Indeed, I do.
Is this animal a human?
No, please. Humans are far too mundane for my tastes.
Because I was like, what if it's her high on shrooms, but I don't think so. Is it not Mrs. Potter high on shrooms?
No, it most certainly isn't.
Okay.
Good.
But he has connections to Saxobar. That is true. Someone told me that the secret project you are involved in is going to change everything. What does that mean?
Yeah, my dear detective, you have stumbled upon a juicy rumor, haven't you? But alas, I am afraid I cannot divulge the secrets of my grand project just yet. It is a masterpiece in the making, a spectacle that will leave the world breathless. But fear not, when the time is right, all shall be revealed. Until then, let's bask in the anticipation, shall we? No, my dear Detective Martini, a snippet would be far too generous. You must wait with the rest of the curious souls for the unveiling of my magnificent creation. Patience, my friend, patience.
Who knows about your secret project?
Only those worthy of the knowledge, my good detective.
And who are those?
The chosen few, my friend.
Who are the chosen few?
Those whom I deem worthy, of course.
Can you give me names?
No.
Is Count Gravison one of them?
No.
Are you lying? What about Michelle?
No.
Are you lying?
Absolutely not.
Gravison does have this sort of business agreement, it seems like, with Saxobar. I don't know what to ask anymore. Saxabar told me a secret project is going to change everything. Do you agree?
Ah, my dear friend, I must confess that I am not familiar with this secret project of Saxabaras. Pray, do enlighten me. What is it that he claims will change everything? I am always intrigued by new ventures and innovation.
Okay, fuck off. What do you know about the secret project of Saxabar? Do you know what it is for?
Secret project of Saxabar. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that. Could you please tell me more? I'm quite curious to find out.
Okay, maybe the horror knows something. Have you heard about a secret project?
Oh, darling, I'm afraid I don't know much about secret projects. My world revolves around the stage and the glamour of burlesque. Is it something exciting? Do tell me more, my dear detective.
You know Saxabar?
Monsieur Saxabar. Why, yes, I'm quite familiar with him.
Is he
We have
the
a
one?
special connection, you could say. But our relationship is rather private, you see. Why the interest in Monsieur Saxabar, Detective Martini? Saxabar? Yeah, Monsieur Saxabar, you mean? Yes, I do know him quite well. He's the owner of the Circus Saxabar, where I sometimes perform. But unsettling, Haley. I'm not sure what you mean, my dear detective. Haley was a fellow dancer, and her tragic death has left us all shaken. But Monsieur Saxabar, he's a mysterious man with many secrets. What makes you think he had anything to do with Haley's fate?
What do you know about Saxabar's secret project?
Secret project. Oh, how intriguing. I must admit, my knowledge of Monsieur Saxabar's endeavors is limited to the world of performance and entertainment. I'm not privy to his personal projects or any secret undertakings he may have. But now you've piqued my curiosity, my dear detective. Do tell me more about this secret project you speak of.
Maybe
I'm
try
all
looking at
ears.
different perspective and ask everyone about butcher knife and blunt objects. No, because the butcher knife was found in the store of the Pascal store. Because Saxabar literally admitted to performing dark rituals. Yeah, I know, but she has never admitted that she has a relationship with Saxabar. Do you know if Saxabar performs in the dark arts?
Performing in the dark arts? That's quite a fascinating notion. I can't say for certain if Monsieur Saxabar dabbles in such things. You see, my focus is on the stage and the art of burlesque, not the mystical arts. But if there's something secretive and magical happening behind the scenes, I can't help but be intrigued. Tell me, my dear detective, what leads you to suspect that there might be a connection between Monsieur Saxabar and the dark arts?
Write down the knife's location. Why would I write that down? I know it was in the supermarket. Yeah, here. The body was discovered outside of the Pascal's grocery shop in the morning, and the knife was found inside the grocery shop. I can ask her about that. Everyone tells me that you own this place. Is that true?
Oh, my dear, it seems there has been a misunderstanding. I'm afraid I don't own this place. I am simply a loyal customer of Pascal's
Why
grocery
are you
shop.
lying?
But wouldn't it be delightful if I did own such a charming establishment?
Why does even the other police officer told me that?
Lying? My goodness, what a dreadful accusation. I assure you, I have no reason to lie about owning this humble little store. But if you insist on believing otherwise, perhaps it's more entertaining to let your imagination run wild. Well, my dear, the true owner of this delightful establishment is none other than Monsieur Pascal himself. He's a rather charming and enigmatic fellow, isn't he? But I must say, It's quite amusing to see how rumors can spread like wildfire. People do love their gossip.
It's
don't
not
they?
gossip. I just don't
Now,
understand why
enough
they
about
would
this
say
trivial
that.
matter. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Ah. What do you know about a butcher's knife being found in this store?
Oh, butcher's knife, you say? How intriguing. I'm afraid I haven't the faintest clue about such a thing. But my, the world is full of surprises, isn't it? It's like a thrilling mystery unfolding right before our very eyes. But let's not dwell on such dark matters, shall we? Life is far too short to be consumed by such morbid curiosities. Let's focus on more pleasant subjects, like the latest fashion trends or perhaps a delicious recipe for scones.
Oh my
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Okay, well, I'm getting fucking tired, dude. And, so I think I will continue this tomorrow a little bit to figure out who it is. Because maybe if I have a clearer mind, I can figure out who did it. Because my brain isn't functioning right now because I'm tired. So I will do that. Thank you. I have to figure out why my Twitch is black also tomorrow. But thank you to everyone who helped with writing prompts to the AI. I think this game is pretty cool, and I think it shows us what's gonna come in the future for gaming, you know? Have a good night. Good night, everyone. But yeah, I think this shows what the future of gaming holds, and I hope that this will be the future of gaming where you can actually speak to NPCs like this. Even though some things sometimes go wrong, it's really interesting. I really like it. But yeah, tomorrow, fresh mind, gonna solve this case. Thank you everyone for participating, for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Sleep well, and goodbye.